on your business page or for your paid ads. So if you stay to the end of the call on that, you'll also get those free gifts as well too.
Cool. We got New York, Indiana. So yeah, we got pretty much everyone from almost all over the place here. So that's awesome. Cool deal.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this started. We got 160 people on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. So can everyone can see my screen? We're good.
Looks good on our end.
Cool, cool. So again, welcome everyone. My name's Chris Andrew, and tonight we're going to be showing you how to build a consistent flow of leads and predictable profits flipping diabetic supplies. So whether you're brand new or you're already doing deals, what you're going to see today will give you the shortcut that I honestly wish I had when we started. So you can turn off distractions, just grab a notepad, and it's all going to be worth it. So I didn't start in this niche. I came from phone flipping. I did that full time for 7 years, and we built a six-figure profit business. And along that way, I taught over 1,000 people how to do the same, like how to do the same. So some of you may have even followed me back then, but during that time, I kept having diabetic resellers reach out to me, asking me for help for ads. And for years, I honestly just said no. So finally, about 8 months ago, I decided to say yes to just one person. And then what happened? They saw success right away. I signed another experienced diabetic flipper, and they crushed it. That's when I really started paying attention. If both those people got results this fast, maybe this was bigger than I honestly realized. So in our first 2 weeks flipping diabetic supplies, we honestly we didn't close a single deal. So I felt super frustrated. I questioned whether this was honestly even going to work. And we thought about walking away, and that's the reality that most beginners will hit and they'll feel that experience. So then it happened. Our very first deal closed, and it was for $1,040 in profit. So, like, off one single customer, that's what we made in profit. That one deal was our breakthrough moment. It showed me that this business was real, and it gave me the confidence to keep going. One deal was all it took to prove that this could honestly work. So now we fast forward 8 months now today, and we consistently profit, honestly, $10,000 or more every single month. And we've been able to help over 80 other resellers who all flip diabetic supplies generate leads and scale their business as well. So this isn't just my story. It's proof that the system across the board, it works.
Mm.
So at this point, you might be thinking, yeah, that's great, Chris, but can I actually do this? And here's the truth. I didn't come into this with years of experience in diabetic supplies. I came from the phone flipping world. And honestly, I struggled for weeks before we got our first deal. The difference wasn't me, it was the system. So once I understood how to consistently generate and scale leads, everything changed. And the same can honestly happen for you too. So now let's be real, because honestly, this all sounds great. But if this business was just about buying and selling supplies, everyone would be crushing it. But the reality is, most resellers struggle. I'm sure a lot of you in the chat who are resellers, you completely understand what I'm talking about. So most resellers, they can't get consistent leads. So every day just feels like you're starting over. Sellers ghost them. Conversations go absolutely nowhere. And because they don't have a system in place, it quickly just becomes chaos. So after a few weeks, what do you think most people do? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Right? Let me know what they say because I can't see the chat
Yeah,
box.
no problem, brother.
What do you think most people do after a few weeks of
They
just
say they quitters quit. Yeah,
get frustrated and they quit?
that's very true. Very, very.
Well, they quit within a week because they think they're going to get rich overnight. But we're building a real business here.
Yeah, scam. Yeah, say it's a scam. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's why today I want to show you guys and walk you through the exact system that fixed all of these problems for me so you can all skip the trial and error, whether you're brand new or you are experienced. I definitely have something for all you guys here today. So now that we know why most people struggle, here's why I want to show you here's what I want to show you guys today. First, how to consistently generate leads without feeling like you're begging people to sell to you. we don't want to sound like a crackhead begging for supplies. So it's important to know how to generate those leads. Second, the simple process I use to keep conversations moving so sellers just don't ghost you. Again, the clientele in this business is a little bit older, so they're not always just glued to their phone, so you have to keep them engaged. And third, why relying on systems and automation will beat trying to hustle harder. So I'm not here to overwhelm you guys. I'm going to keep it simple, step by step, so you can see exactly how this works. Right, again, I can't see the chat, so if people have
Oh,
any,
you're good, brother. Yeah, I just don't want to interrupt you, but yeah, just quitters never win. And Jill goes, "Oh
yeah,
my crackhead," and you got strips, man? Question mark. You,
yeah, if
you
you
got
guys if you need
stock
to
and
slow down, just
feeding
let
for
me know.
strips. People need their fix. Yeah,
Yeah.
pay their water bill or electric bill or grocery bill.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we do benefit these people. We give them extra cash, so we're paying their grocery bill, we're paying their some of their car payment, we're paying their
Yeah,
light bill.
they're depending on you. They're
Yeah.
depending on you between 1 and 3 months when they
But
get
we
their
don't
supply.
want to seem desperate. We don't want to seem desperate. So you need to know how to generate them.
Yeah, you're the professional.
So this is the exact three-part framework that turned everything around for me and for the 80 plus clients I now help and I manage ads for every month. So I call it the lead flow formula. First, we need to attract. So you need to have a reliable way to bring in leads daily without wasting money or time. Second, we need to engage. So because leads, they don't just leads, they don't mean anything if sellers ghost you. You need a simple way to keep conversations alive. And then finally, close. This is the part that everyone cares about, turning those conversations into cash and making that consistent profit. So now over the next few slides, I'm going to break down each part and show how it works. So does everyone understand this so far? It's pretty clear, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, that's some people are asking, how do we get leads, which we'll eventually get to
Yep.
explain how that works. So they're diabetes buyback middleman like phones. Yep, correct.
Yeah,
That's
so this is all the same concept as phone flipping. So I know a lot of you guys here are from the phone flipping world. So again, this is literally the same exact concepts where you're buying from
mhm.
everyday people and you're shipping off to what we call in the phone industry direct buyers. So you have the price list, everything that you need. The 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 only thing that's majorly different in this business is the margins. We
Yes.
30 to 50% profit margins on these products compared to phones.
Mm,
And I'll talk about this again here in a few slides, but people get supplies every month. So
yeah.
you kind of build a recurring style income here, if that all makes
Yeah,
sense.
it does.
Cool. Let me get a sip of water real quick.
Jen is asking, I don't know how the phone flipping works. Can you explain more? So
Bill?
Jenna asked, I don't know how the phone flipping works, but can you explain more? We could actually get into that a little bit later
Yeah, we'll
after.
get into that towards the end of the call, and
Yeah.
that kind of just gave me an idea. Maybe I'll include something. Because
Yeah.
obviously, as you guys know, we're going to have some type of offer here at the end of the call to.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Gary V said would be
But
would be so
what I
proud of
that kind of
Charlie.
just gave me an idea, and maybe I'll include something as a bonus towards the end of that. So let's go
Yeah.
ahead and move on. And now the first step in the lead formula is attract.
Mhm.
This is where most resellers fall flat. They rely on posting in random groups. I see a lot of you experienced people in there posting in groups. So that's all they rely on. I'm not saying you guys, but I see a lot of people posting in random groups. They're waiting for referrals, or they're just begging sellers to reach out, and that's just not predictable, and that's honestly not a business. So, what changed everything for us was learning how to put simple ads in front of the right sellers so they raise their hands and come to us. Instead of chasing, we attract. Think about it. Would you rather spend your day hunting down leads one by one, or would you rather wake up to sellers already asking you to buy their supplies? Which one would you guys prefer? Which one would you find easier to scale and to make money faster? Hunting down the leads every day, one by one, or waking up and getting consistent leads every single day?
Yeah. Steve Madison says flipping diabetic supplies is much easier than flipping phones. People are saying, wake up, wake me up, wake me up, wake up, and getting leads. Second one for sure, waking up, waking up. Yeah, definitely that's the best way to go. Waking up to possible money every day.
Yeah, yeah. The reach out method and posting in groups is still great to grow your business. So don't get me wrong,
Yeah, not knocking it.
I'm not knocking that method, but at the end of the day, it's just not scalable. You're not going to be able to run a business that way. You're investing too much time
Yeah, it kills your time.
on
It kills
little
your time.
tasks. So that's the difference between guessing and having a system. And this is exactly what our one-click ads system makes possible. Leads daily without stress, without overthinking. The second step is going to be engage. Here's the reality. Getting a lead is honestly not the most difficult thing. Keeping that lead interested is where most people lose. Sellers ghost them, conversations, they die out, and the deal just never closes. So, what we do differently is we use simple, repeatable scripts that keep the seller talking and build trust. We don't overcomplicate it. We don't scare them off with long pitches, just short, natural back and forth conversation.
Yeah,
And because sellers feel heard and understood, they stick around. The conversation just doesn't die. The deal does move forward eventually. So remember, leads aren't money, conversations that stay alive. That's where the money actually comes from. With a system that handles this step, you don't just get more sellers, you get sellers who actually respond and move forward selling to you.
yeah.
Third and final step that a lot of people seem to struggle with is going to be close. This is where you actually turn boxes into cash. And the biggest mistake that I see is that most resellers, especially phone flippers, they treat every deal just like a random hustle. Sorry, like a random hustle. The people who win are the ones who have repeatable processes. They track who they talk to, they follow up consistently, and they know exactly how to turn that first conversation or that second and third follow up into a deal. When you do this, you stop relying on luck, you stop wondering where the next deal is coming from, and instead you start stacking predictable profits. Now, here's the thing, our one-click ad system doesn't respond or close deals for you. I wish it did, but it doesn't. But it does take care of the hardest first step, which is consistently attracting sellers into your pipeline. Without that, you'll never even get to this closing stage. So, does that all make sense so far?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool, cool. So now these are the three pillars that make this business work. If you understand these three things, you can build a reliable income stream. First, you need to know the products. What's actually worth flipping? There's a wide range of diabetic products. So you really need to know what's actually worth it. What do the buyers buy? What do they want? What's garbage? What's considered garbage? Like what's just not worth anything? So you need to know what's actually worth flipping. Second, again, you need a system for getting consistent leads. Without that, you'll just always be guessing. And third, you need to know how to flip them for a profit. That's the repeatable process that turns small wins into honestly huge real money. So now, here's the secret that most people don't realize. The products, they're all around us, test strips, sensors, pumps. It's one in three people are diabetic. I believe there's what, right? 40 million plus diabetics in this country.
40 million plus diabetics. One in every three Americans are diabetic. You probably know people in your family, your friends that you might not even know are diabetic, which could be diabetic, and even the people you talk to out in public. So they're all around us.
Yeah, so like I said, there's the test strips, there's the sensors, there's the pumps. These are just everyday items that people have in their homes. Most
Mhm.
people who have these items, they don't even realize that these boxes have value. And
Correct.
that's where the opportunity really is. And because these are medical items, people consistently receive them, like I said earlier.
Mhm.
So the supply is steady. This isn't just a one-time hustle. It's a
Exactly.
reputable business.
And a lot of people, I mean, just not per se diabetics, some are lazy, some don't use all their stuff all the time, and it adds up over time. So then they have all of a sudden 8 or 10 extra boxes of 100 count one touch ultra strips. And they see your ad and like, oh my gosh, I can make money by selling off my boxes. I usually throw them in the garbage. And boom, they're excited to see that. And you build rapport and trust with them, and then they come back to you month after month after month. So it's pretty incredible.
So now here's where most people fail. I'm sure you guys know what I'm going to say, but it's leads. If you're chasing sellers, it's exhausting and it's inconsistent. But when you have a simple system for attracting sellers, everything changes. Ads, they flip the script. Instead of you hunting, they come to you. That's what makes this so predictable. No more guessing, no more waiting around. You wake up to leads every day. So, and here's the last piece. And honestly, we all love this part, but it's flipping for a profit. This isn't complicated. You buy low, you resell higher. For example, you might buy a box for $100, like Ray has behind him, and you resell it for 150. That's a $50 profit. You do that once, yeah, that's nice. But you do that 20 times a week. What is that? That's $1,000 in 1 week. And the best part is that we have all the buyers that you can sell these items to. It all stacks up so fast because once you have a system in place, you're repeating the same process over and over again.
Yep. Wash, rinse, repeat.
So, and like we were saying earlier, before it might have been in the very beginning of the call, but uh, people get multiple boxes. So when you meet a customer, you're not just most likely meeting them with one box where you're only making $50. 7 out of 10 times, these customers have between 5 and 10 boxes.
Yep.
So it really starts to stack up very fast. And with these margins, you make that profit really quickly. So again, back to phone flipping. Let's just say, for example, you have to spend about $1,000, and if you're lucky, you're making $100 to $200 between 10% and if you're absolutely lucky, 20% margins. If you're spending $1,000 on diabetic supplies, you are more than likely making between 400 and $1,000. So it's just such a different opportunity.
Yeah. I don't mean to jump in real quick, but I see some questions like,
Yeah.
who buys them off of us? They're called direct buyers. We'll explain that later on within the
Yeah,
process
and
here.
we're going to be giving, like, sorry to cut you off, Ray, but
Oh, it's
as
fine.
direct buyers and everyone who makes it to the end of this call, we are giving away one list. So one direct buyer, he's located here in Florida. He's a great guy and he pays very well. So
Yeah.
we'll give you all one list at the end of this call.
Yeah. And people are asking, how do we get started? So we're going to eventually get to that point as well.
Yeah.
We just kind of want to give you guys an eye-opening aspect of the possibilities of what this game can do for you. And we'll get to that point at the very end.
Because really, at the end of the day, this has been around. Like, I have clients who've been in the business, and I'm sure some of them might be on this call right now. But I have clients who have been in the business for 6 and 7 years. So this business has been around, but it's been kept so tight knit. And,
Locked. Yeah.
and a lot of people still don't know about this business. So it's honestly still super early on, and a lot of opportunity left for all of us. There's still a lot of meat on the bone.
A lot of meat.
So, are we good for me to move to the next part?
That's fine. Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments in there. They're
Yeah,
kind of
yeah, shoot some of them off.
no, they're good. They're kind of just everyone's kind of helping each other a little bit and
Cool.
kind of talking about the diabetic supply game. So yeah, go ahead, Chris. I think we're good.
All right. So, here's something that most beginners honestly overlook. You don't need 1,000 new sellers every month. Many diabetics, like we said earlier, they get supplies every 30 days. If they don't get it every 30 days, they get it every 90 days. So if you treat people right, you build trust, and you deliver, they'll keep coming back. That means one good lead can turn into a customer who sells to you consistently, like a subscription, but without needing software or fancy systems. This is where the real freedom comes in. Repeat customers stacking on top of each other. This is what gives you stability, predictability, and the kind of income that compounds month after month. So the longer you stay in this business, it's almost impossible not to make money. Just because as long as you keep stacking customers every single month, you're going to make more and more profit every month. So you're not going to just have 10 sellers who sell to you and then not stack more. Like, so if let's say in 90 days you build 20 repeat customers, you have those 20 repeat customers, but then every single month you're still buying from new people. So you're stacking on more and more customers. So the potential is honestly just really, really, really insane in this business compared to any other niche that I know for just flipping anything besides obviously real estate. But I mean, the margins here are just really unheard of.
Yeah, just let them know this webinar is being recorded, everyone. So whoever's
Yeah.
asking.
So most people overcomplicate this business. They think they need massive operations, warehouses, or endless ads. That's just not true. The real path to 10K a month is much simpler. All you need, like we are talking about earlier, is 40 repeat sellers. So now imagine you have 40 repeat sellers. Each one of those people brings you in about, let's just say, $250 profit a month. That's just one deal a week per seller. Multiply that by 40. I'm not a genius. Remember, I dropped out of high school for the people who know me. We multiply that by 40, and now you're at $10,000 profit per month. So now I know 40 sellers. Chris, that sounds like a lot of people at first. But with the right lead flow system, it's honestly completely achievable. And once you have those repeat sellers, they keep coming back every month. This is why having a system to consistently bring in and nurture those sellers is so important. Without it, you're stuck always hunting for the next deal. If you don't have a system to consistently bring in sellers, your business won't succeed. It doesn't matter what course you buy, what program you buy, what business you're running. If you don't have a way to consistently bring people into that business, you're just not going to be successful. So I know I talk about marketing so much, but marketing is literally the key to any business that you're trying to run. Ray and I, again, we came from phone flipping. We've had zero experience flipping diabetic supplies, but because I understood marketing, and I was able to put that to all 80 other clients who also really had no diabetic experience, are all crushing it. Like we're all winning every single month. I'll share some wins here soon. And I know some of my clients are probably here in the chat as well. But we're all doing well. Like we're all winning, and it's because of marketing, understanding how to generate opportunities every single day. If you have people messaging you every day, it's almost impossible to lose. So now this is the part that I'm most excited to show you guys. We call it the one-click ad system. Instead of spending weeks testing copy, images, and targeting, we've taken the exact ads that work in this business and turned them into a tool that launches them in just seconds. No tech skills, no headaches. Just pick the ad, you click that shit, and it's live. Now,
Yep.
rather than trying to show you live and risk Zoom freezing on us, because I've done so many Zoom calls and something always happens. I pre-recorded a quick walkthrough so you can just see how simple it is. So I'm gonna roll that now. I want to make sure you guys can hear the audio in it. So Ray, just have them put a thumbs up if they hear the audio. I'll play a first few couple seconds of it.
Yep.
And as long as they hear it, I'll go ahead and finish it off. Show you literally how easy it is to use this one-click ad system. Can people hear it? So We're you're going to be in our
Cool. You're
platform.
good.
You're going to click Facebook and Instagram. You're going to scroll down to test strips, and now you're going to see all of these pre-made tested campaigns. You have right now close to 100 to pick from. And each of these campaigns have about 4 or 5 photos and videos in them. So it's really a good way to test. So to show you how quick and simple this is, we're going to just click a random campaign. We're going to change this to messenger engagement. We're going to do $5. Then we're going to do nationwide ads for this one. We're going to type in United States, and then we click launch campaign. And now you could hang tight, make sure the campaign launches so there's no errors. Or if you're like a real marketer doing your ads properly, now you could come over here and you can launch other campaigns at the same time. So let's just say you had a $20 a day budget. Now we're going to go launch our other ads. So you come here, you click test strips again, you find another campaign you like, you click select, you do messenger engagement, $5. You do your city or your location again. For us, we're doing nationwide, so we'll do United States and launch. So it's that simple. Right then and there, I just launched $10 worth of campaigns in literally just a few minutes. All right. So as you guys can see, I mean, I really just launched 2 campaigns there, really in like 20, 30 seconds, because the first half of the video, I was just kind of giving you guys a a little rundown on that. But this here is the tool that I use to manage 80 plus clients by myself, and I'll mention that again here soon. But we're up there right now. There's close to 100. We're uploading more over the weekend, but every single week, every single month, we're uploading new templates in here. So no one should be running into the same campaigns. There's so many templates and campaigns in here for you guys to test and play around with. And the hardest thing about getting into this diabetic business again is the paid ads. And if you don't have a consistent source of content, if you're not comfortable on camera, if you're not always making new content to test, your paid ads, you're going to waste a lot of money. So I've spent probably 10 to 20 hours just creating photos
Easily.
for this
Yeah.
diabetic business. I mean, we have nearly over 400 or 500 photos alone, and then don't even get me started about the videos. We put that all into this one system. Um, so it makes everything just super, super easy for you to start launching and scaling your own ads. You can't find this anywhere for this niche. The only way to have someone or to be able to launch ads like this and to take my knowledge and years of ad spend and testing and the hundreds of thousands of dollars that I've spent learning Facebook ads and testing Facebook ads with my own money is all put here into this one system. So you get all of my knowledge and all of my content and all of my work here with just a few clicks. So it's the only way to get good paid ads like this would be to either hire me as an agency owner or hire me as an agency or hire another agency to run your ads, or you need to learn how to figure out and run ads directly in Facebook. But this right here will take away and save so much time. So again, this is how I manage ads for 80 plus clients. Again, this is probably going to bite me in the butt because some of the clients that pay me monthly, they're on this call right now. But this is exactly how I manage everyone's clients. Of course, there's a little bit of work that you have to do afterwards, but you could do that all here directly in the tool. You don't have to go into Ads Manager. So we've made it completely, utterly just completely simple for you. Does this all make sense? Do you guys like this? Does it seem like it would save you a lot of time? I know you guys probably don't want to hire an agency monthly. So what are they saying about this, Ray? Sorry, I can't see it. They
Yeah,
haven't.
they are. I just want to say one thing real quick. You guys are asking a lot of questions, and I'm sorry we're not answering right away as they come in because we kind of want to go through the spiel. But we are having a Q&A after this,
Yeah,
so save your questions until after, and we'll definitely answer as many as we can. Even if we have to go over an hour here,
yeah. I will stay up all
I
night
will
to
stay up
answer.
all night if I have to make sure you guys are happy and everything afterwards. So, but yeah, everyone's saying it's pretty cool so far, brother. So.
Cool, cool. Yeah. So again, we have a Q&A at the end of this. We'll answer everyone's questions. So yeah, go ahead and save them, but feel free to put them in the chat. But it seems like
Yeah.
things are
Yeah, it's
fine.
like I don't want to feel like we're ignoring you all because we're
Yeah,
not.
no, we're
I've
definitely
looked
not
at
ignoring. I don't want to just keep you guys here all night. I want to get through the
yeah,
stuff, and then I
yeah.
want to answer all the questions that you guys have so we can get everyone started with
We're
the.
pulling an all-nighter. Jill, we're pulling an all-nighter.
Hey, we could do an all-nighter. I'm ready for it.
I'm young enough for that.
So now let's just put this all into perspective. Here's what happens without one click. You're stuck guessing which ads will work. You'll waste money testing bad copy and bad images, and you burn hours trying to set up campaigns because Facebook's always updating their shit. They're always updating. Excuse my French. I like to swear. So if you guys do sign up to work with us, you'll realize I have a pretty bad potty
Funny
mouth.
about yeah, yeah.
But you'll spend hours trying to set this shit up, only to feel lost and frustrated. So now
It's
compare
not.
that.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's not a pre-recorded webinar. Just to let you
No,
know.
this is live. What do you guys want me to do? You want me to shadow?
Some no, some guy says they're here to sell you their platform. This is pre-recorded webinar.
No, this is not pre-recorded, Mr. Guy. See,
No,
look,
sorry, brother.
boom, boom. Not pre-recorded. So now
Sorry,
let's
Chris.
just compare that with one click. Proven ads are already pre-built, ready to launch in seconds. No guesswork, no wasted budget, just sellers coming to you consistently. Not to mention that we are adding new ad templates almost every week. So this is why so many people burn out in the business. It's not because they can't do it, it's that they don't have the right system. And with one click, we've completely removed that barrier. So now I just want to pause and show you that it's not just my story. These are real wins from people inside of our system, which again, I'm sure some of them are here. one client, and he did $35,000 profit in a single month. That's just absolutely insane. Another,
Yeah.
another made $1,600 profit in 24 hours after just his second month. And then another was just under $40,000 profit by, I think it was just 1K, he said. I'm sure he actually crushed it, but he
Oh
made
yeah.
$40,000 profit in 1 month, and that was actually on his second month. So
Yeah.
that's also just insane. And then also here's some ad data of just hundreds of conversations that started for just a few dollars each. Again, these are normal people, not special cases. It's just a system that works consistently.
Yeah. It's all about the leads.
So, I know we're kind of keep going, but we'll get to everything. We'll get how to get started too. So now, before I go further, let me answer the big question at this point that most likely everyone has. What are we actually flipping? So it's everyday diabetic supplies, things like test strips, CGMs, and sensors. People have these just sitting in their closet, and most of the times they just throw them away. So, like those products behind Ray, you have G7s, you have Omnipods, there's different test strips. So there's only one rule really. The boxes must be sealed and not expired, depending on the product, but not expired, and that's really it. So now I'm not going to break down all the different product types because there's so many different products. I'm not going to go over the buyers list right now. Um, that's something we go through in detail, obviously, inside our program. But this should give you the confidence to know that this is a real business with real products that buyers want every single day. So there's buyers. I mean, you could sell this stuff on Marketplace too. There's diabetic people who don't have insurance, who can't afford products at the store, and they'll buy the products directly from you too.
Hmm.
From you too. So now we've seen why most resellers struggle, the formula that fix it, the one-click ad system and that makes leads basically automatic. You've also seen that this is a real business with real products. Ray has them behind him, and it's
Yep.
not just theory. And you've seen proof from everyday resellers who are making this work. I mean, there's even resellers in the chat now who are successful. So now the question is, how do you plug into this system so you can start seeing results? That's exactly what I'll show you now next. So this is where everything connects. You've seen how 40 repeat sellers can bring you in 10K a month in profit. Now the challenge is, how do you get those 40 sellers? Doing it manually, posting consistently, chasing people, relying on luck. That shit's slow and it's frustrating. So that's why most people quit. That's why we built the one-click ad system. It's designed to literally bring you in daily leads on autopilot. So, so you can focus on closing deals and building relationships with your repeat sellers. So this is what's helped me, and it's helped over 80 clients scale to up to consistent 10K plus profit months. Um, there's just too many people in our group. We have over 110 people in our private member group chat, and the wins that they share, it's all crazy. I mean, people are doing better than Ray and I who just started. So it's really great to see.
It's absolutely crazy.
So this is where the system all comes together. What I've put together now is called the complete diabetic flipping system. It brings you everything you need to succeed in this business. It's literally we take a box. I don't have any boxes right now, but we take a box, we put all the business in it, and we hand you that box. It's literally a business in a box. The tools, the training, the support, and most importantly, all the buyers. So instead of wasting months testing ads, struggling to figure this shit out on which products are worth money, or wondering how to find buyers, this system gives you the exact setup that we use to generate consistent leads to turn boxes, like you see behind Ray, into
Yep.
profit. So now this is everything that we're gonna offer you tonight. It's a lot to take in. We've stacked this through the roof with value. So it honestly, no matter what the price of
Everything.
this offer is tonight, it's just if you are serious about wanting to start a new business, a new side hustle, or if you're experienced and you want to scale with paid ads, but you don't want to hire an agency, we have so much value packed into this offer. So it's going to take me a little bit to go through each thing that we're giving you guys. So just give me a few minutes, but it's fucking stacked with value. So
Hang tight. Hang tight.
we'll go over it all. It's about 8 pieces that we give you guys tonight, and then we'll go into that Q&A. So the first piece of our system, obviously, which we've been talking about the whole night, is our one-click ads tool. This is exactly like I've been saying, how I manage and launch ads for over 80 clients by myself without burning out. Normally, ads require weeks of testing, rewriting copy, and wasting money to figure out what works. But with one-click ads, all of that is already done. I've tested hundreds of creatives, angles, and campaigns, and only the winners made it in there. So when you push that button, you're not guessing. You're instantly launching a campaign that's already been proven to bring in leads. This system alone is honestly worth just under $6,000 a year. And honestly, if that's all I gave you, it would still save you months of testing and thousands of dollars in wasted ad spend.
A lot.
So now, the second piece of this whole system that we've put together, and it's something that most resellers overlook, and I'm bad with it myself, but it's staying organized and actually knowing your profit. So Flipinventory, it's a complete inventory and profit management software that I built specifically for resellers. Ray used to use Google Sheets, and I would look at that, and it would just give me aneurysms. So I had to put something together. So I built this for Ray and I and catered to resellers. It lets you track every single box you sell, calculate true profit margins in real time, and even track expenses. So you're always tax ready because you know Uncle Sam's going to come after you once you start showing some good profits. So here's why this matters. I've seen people literally make money in this business and then lose it just because they don't know their numbers. They buy too high, they sell too low, or they forget about expenses. Like you have expenses to run a business.
Yes.
Inventory solves that all instantly. So the best part is you're getting lifetime access. Normally, this would cost people, and I have people paying it now, $97 a month or nearly $1,000 a year. So over time, that turns into thousands of dollars paying for tools. We all have subscriptions we pay for, and that all stacks up. But as part of this system, you'll never pay a dime for it again. That's why we do value Flipinventory, the lifetime access at just under $3,000, because it's honestly, it's not just a software, it's really the profit protection system for your business. So it really keeps everything really organized. So you know where you stand, you know if you should be able to scale or if you know if you should cut back. So now, the third piece of our system is our complete diabetic playbook library, which includes three separate in-depth books written by Mr. Ray here. So
Yeah.
the first one is the negotiation playbook for diabetic supplies with scripts, conversation guides to help you confidently talk to sellers and close more deals. There's a whole lot in there. The second is the diabetic commodities product reference playbook. So we realized after working with a lot of clients, especially new people, they had a lot of questions about all the different products. So this one goes into detail on all the different products so you know exactly what's worth buying and what's worth like what to avoid, what not to buy. And the third one is the official introduction to flipping diabetic commodities, which walks you through the business step by step. It's about 95, close to 100 pages, and it's perfect if you're brand new or if you're experienced and you just want a clear roadmap. Together, these three resources will give you exactly the knowledge and the tools to flip like a pro without months of trial and error. That's why we do value these playbook libraries at just under 1,500 bucks because it saves you time, money, and mistakes. So now the fourth piece to our lovely system is access to that private member group chat for a full year. So here's why this is so powerful. The people making the most money in business, they're not doing it alone. They're surrounded by others who are flipping daily, sharing what's working, and helping each other level up. Inside the private chat, you'll see people sharing wins, asking questions, selling product, buying product, and getting answers in real time. You'll be able to also connect with others on the same journey. You never feel like you're trying to figure this out by yourself. Community and accountability are huge. So when you're around other winners, you start thinking bigger, you start moving faster, and you're staying more motivated. That's why we do value this private member group chat. We honestly don't even sell it because only people who pay us monthly get into it. But if I had to put a price on it, I would say it's worth at least $1,000. Being in the right room with the right people can be worth way more than any course or any tool that you can purchase. So the network that we're growing here is honestly really, really incredible. Like I said, we have people who
Hmm.
phone flippers that converted to diabetic flippers. We have people who weren't flipping anything and now they're flipping diabetic supplies. We have guys who become millionaires from being in the business for 7 years and they're crushing it. So there's a huge range of successful people and everyone going after the same goal in this private member group chat. So this alone, honestly, is an insane value and I never let people get into it unless they join my ads management service. So everyone in there, we have close to 100 people. Um, they're all paying me one way or another every single month to be in that chat. So you're not around other trolls or other just annoying people that you would
Bashers
bring
and
in group chats. This is all a vetted group chat. So has all the same goals. So now the fifth piece of our system is also you get a private support chat with me and Ray and our team. So you get that for a full year. So that's what really sets us apart is we're not just selling you a course, we're not just selling you a service and saying we're here to support you. We're that's so this is different from the member group chat. With the group with while that group chat is great for networking and seeing what's working, this support chat is where you get direct help from me, my team, and Ray.
24/7.
Basically, Ray doesn't sleep. So if you're stuck on a deal, and if you need advice on a seller conversation or you want clarity on how to just use our systems, you don't have to wait days for an answer. You don't have to send an email to support. You don't have to go searching on YouTube. You just drop the question in the Facebook group chat, our private one, and our team will get back to you very quickly. We have virtual assistants that are in every single group chat. So if we miss something, they message us and we get you help right away. So this kind of direct access is what helps you avoid costly mistakes and to keep the momentum growing. This is why we value this support chat, and it's honestly should be valued at more. Again, we don't sell this. This is only what recurring clients get. We don't. There's no way to just buy this besides right now.
Yeah.
So I would value this at least $1,500 because one quick answer at the right time can literally save you hundreds
Thousands.
and thousands of dollars. Whew. So we still there's still more that you guys get
There's still more, yes.
with this, and then we'll go into a Q&A and we'll
We'll tell you what's up.
yeah we'll talk more. So now the sixth piece of our system is our verified buyers list. So right now we have a list of 10 trusted, reliable buyers
Huge,
that we
huge.
personally work with, that who we sell to, our own packages, and the people in the group chat sell to. Also, in that private member group chat, there's also buyers in there who aren't on this 10 buyers list, but they're active clients and they're also buyers themselves. So that again, going back to that group chat, it's a super valuable place because there's buyers everywhere in there too.
Mhm.
So, if you're brand new, one of the hardest parts is knowing who to sell to. Most people waste time searching online, they risk getting scammed, or they're selling too low because they just don't know better. We've already done that work for you. So, this list gives you instant access to 10 buyers who are actively purchasing diabetic supplies every day. These are real buyers we use again ourselves, not just some outdated spreadsheet like some courses sell or a random Google search. This shortcut means you can focus on sourcing and flipping without worrying about where the money's coming from. So this is something we have sold, and we actually have sold this for $1,500. So we do value this at $1,500. So now the seventh piece of our system, and this is going to be limited. As I know, I mean, I don't know how many people are on here now, but I have close to 1,300 people who registered. So I know everyone's not going to be able to make it tonight. So I did want to make this a little bit smaller of a bonus on this one right here because we can't just personally help 100 plus people. So this one is open to the first 35 people who purchase it. If we don't, if it goes over 35, then we're gonna have to limit it. But it's the first 35 people who purchase this. They're gonna get our 14-day flipping boot camp. So here's how it works. For 2 weeks, we'll guide you step by step with clear actions. like clear action items each day. No fluff, no confusion, just exactly what to do to start getting results. You'll be a part of a private Facebook group for boot camp clients only, and another private group chat where all of us will hang out and we'll go through these 14 days together. Um, so you'll have accountability, extra support, and others walking through the exact process alongside of you. This is where knowledge turns into action. You just, when I say knowledge, I think of freaking Ty Lopez.
Yeah, you're kind of
Knowledge.
rubbing off there.
But this is where knowledge turns into action. You just learn, you'll do, and that's what creates momentum. So this is why we do value the boot camp at $2,000 because it compresses months of trial and error just into a 14 days of focused action. So now, the eighth and the final piece, I promise,
We made it.
we
We made
made
it.
it. And then we'll answer those questions. So the eighth
Yeah.
and final piece of our system is the flipping assistant GPT. So this is like having me and Ray in your pocket 24/7. So we're a little pocket of sunshine in there all the time. You can ask it questions at any time about launching ads, handling leads, or answering or anything from the playbook. It gives you instant, accurate answers. 99% of the time. I'll say that with a grain of salt. Sometimes the answers aren't perfect, but it's been trained on the exact systems and resources you're getting. So it's like having a coach available on demand. This makes sure you never get stuck, even outside of our group chats or boot camp. It gives you speed, confidence, and removes the fear of what do I do next? So I honestly consider this priceless because it's the ability to get help instantly. Uh,
Contraband.
yeah, so I don't even have a price on this, but you do get this for being inside the program. So how does all that sound? Does all this sound like a lot of value for everyone to get started, whether you're experienced or brand new?
Yeah, let's see some reactions, please. Awesome. And all again, guys, your questions I'll be able to answer afterwards. We're not ignoring them. We're just kind of getting through this because I know some people might be in a rush.
Yeah, we're about done here. So I'm going to just recap everything quickly on what we just went over because I know that was a lot to take in. So here's everything you're getting for the system today. You're getting the one-click ad system that makes launching ads as simple as just clicking a button. That's valued again just under $6,000. The Flippintori lifetime access that's worth at least $3,000 by itself. Our three-book playbook library that's including the negotiation playbook, product reference playbook, and an introduction to flipping that's valued again 1,500 bucks. A full year inside our private member group chat. Again, we don't sell it, but valued at 1,000 bucks. Direct access to our support, like to us for support for a full year, 1,500 bucks. The verified buyers list, the 14-day boot camp, and the flipping assistant. There we go. That's a whole lot. So all this comes together. If I were to add everything up and put a price tag on it, it comes up to just over to $16,000 in real value. And I have proof to back it up that I could charge this type of prices with what people are making. But you won't be paying anywhere near that today, obviously.
Yeah.
So this is what we got here for you guys. So now if we add it all up again, this comes to nearly $16,000. And honestly, if all that did was just consistently generate you new leads or give you the ability to make an extra $3,000 to $5,000 profit a month, it would all be worth it. But I'm not going to charge you guys $16,000. You're not even going to pay that. Again, you can see the price here on the screen right now. So when you join today, you get the entire system. It's a one-time investment of $2,997. Again, that's $2,997 to get a complete business in a box in your hands
Pretty
today.
much.
Support from two people, from a whole community of people. So again, I know it's not the smallest investment, but when you break it down to a monthly and daily fee to get this type of education and ability to start a business, I think it breaks down to like $8.10 a day, which I know most people here probably spend at least double that a day. Monthly, what is it? About $250 a month.
250
So,
bucks a month. 250 bucks a month to have everything handed to you guys, where you run your own ads, books, uh,
and I want
buyers. The buyers alone are worth this
Yeah.
price.
And I want to just put into perspective that I have people paying me between $700 and $2,000 a month to manage their ads for them. And you guys can get this entire system to launch and manage your own ads for $2,997. It's honestly a very, very stacked value. So you could go to scale your DTS, scaleyourdts.com if you do want to secure a spot. So again, like I said earlier, the first 35 people who join, they will get access to the boot camp. But I want people who take action tonight, ideally. So on top of that, the first 15 people who do take action tonight, they will get a private one-on-one Zoom call with me and Ray to set up everything. That means we'll sit down with you, we'll personally get your system up and running fast. And then after the first 35 spots are gone, again, the boot camp closes, and after the first 15 spots are gone, the one-on-ones are gone. And again, this is recorded. So a reminder, whether you're watching this live right now or watching the replay, enrollment does close Monday at midnight, right around Eastern. So once it's closed, it's closed. So if you do know this is for you, now is really the time to act. So again, if you guys have any questions, we're about to go into that right now. Ray's gonna kind of take over here for a little bit, but I appreciate everyone who has given me the time to talk.
Absolutely, guys. And like I said, we see a bunch of questions coming in right now. I'll just answer right now, Chris. They're asking for monthly options. Is this a monthly option kind of thing?
So, no, at the end of the day, I mean, there's Klarna, so we do have Klarna that you're able to use as financing. If you check out, you'd have to use Apple Pay, then switch to Pay Now Later or the Pay Now Later options. Um, But as for a monthly option, no, it's just too much value to give to people
Yeah.
for just a monthly option. Uh,
Yeah. I agree. I mean, you look at just the PDFs alone will save you a ton of time and effort trying to search for this stuff online and researching this business yourself. The direct buyers is absolutely the gold mine for this business. Finding reputable buyers is pretty hard. You might find a few in the bush, but to have 10 of them lined up, ready to go, ready to buy your supplies on demand is pretty amazing. And I saw one question here is like, do some direct buyers have limits and caps of what they buy? Most of these direct buyers are pretty strong. They'll buy most anything at any time. There are some buyers that might have more stock than other times, and they have to stop buying that item. But that's why you build relationships with all these other buyers, so you have access to all these buyers to sell your products to. So you'll never be left out in the cold holding on to something to sell. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of briefly go over a little bit of stuff here, Chris. The
of how
presentation.
much mail-in versus driving. So our business ourselves, because honestly, Ray and I are too busy to go around local. Ray and I, we just do local. So
No,
I mean,
nationwide.
just do nationwide. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. I saw local. Yeah, Ray and I just do nationwide because we don't have the time to go meet people.
Oh. And like I said, we've been doing nationwide since February, and slowly and surely, the first 2 weeks we were getting into it, just really trying to get the vibe going. We were running our ads, getting things running. First 2 weeks were a little slow, but man, 2 weeks in, we just started booming out, and we started getting shipments shipped into us. Incredible thing where I'm making $250 profit a box. I'm making $150 profit a box. People are setting stuff in. I'm building rapport with these people. I get on the phone with these people sometimes. I get on video calls. I explain the process, and they mail their stuff into us. We provide them with free shipping labels, and all this stuff is inside the PDFs, explaining everything how the process works, negotiation tips, everything that you would need to learn and speak to close deals with these customers. Because a lot of people have issues with negotiations. A lot of people, it's not a strong point for a lot of people. And the key to closing deals is to conversate with these people. A lot of these diabetics are older people, and some of them are a little stubborn, but you have to kill them with kindness. You have to talk the process with them, build rapport, because once you build rapport with these people, they will come back to you month after month after month after month. And before you know it, you're a year into this business and you're making 10, 15, 20, $25,000 a month or more. And we got guys that are in this business between 2 or 3 months already making $30,000 a month. And it's absolutely incredible just by buying these, just by buying these. And and the best part about this business, guys, is everything is new in box. You don't have to worry about testing a phone or testing an electronic device or anything like that. Everything is sealed, good to go. All you need to learn is the expiration dates, making sure the boxes are in great shape, and then you flip them to your direct buyer. Like I said, Chris is offering a massive amount of information here, guys, for the price. It might take you back in the beginning a little bit, but when you look at it over time, it's a very great value of everything you get right here. So
Mary said, "Why or what if I just want the HL snapshot and templates? What would I need?" No, so we don't sell anything like snapshots or anything. You'd have to buy the full service tonight or the full package tonight
that's why it's such a special deal, guys.
or
Really,
to, to
this
get
is what
access to everything. Yeah, I mean, again, like I said, I have people paying monthly between 700 and $2,000 a month for me to manage their ads. And with this whole entire system, you can do that. So you don't have to pay someone monthly to manage those ads for you. Is there tutorials for the one-click system? Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to um, upload those all tonight, but I have some older tutorial, like some other videos, but we've made some changes. So yeah, by tomorrow morning, all those tutorials will be uploaded about the one-click system. And again, you're getting a boot camp. The first 15 people are getting a one-on-one onboarding call with us. So we'll get you scheduled and booked right away as well, and also go through the whole entire system with you. Uh,
yeah.
are,
All right. Say we go. Sorry.
Dim said, so how much do you charge to manage the ads? Yeah, I charge it's 9.97 for the first month and then 6.97 a month after to manage the ads. Whatever people spend on Facebook ads, they get charged separately. So yeah, Dim, that's the rates we charge for management.
One guy's asking, are you guys profiting 10K a month from using your own software, etc.? And are you able to see some of your guys' results? Or can we hear from one of your students that's doing 30,000 a month currently as a testimonial?
Yeah, I know Justin, I don't know if he's in here now, but he was in the chat earlier. I can't get people on if they're not here. So that's a little unfortunate, but give some detail on the 35K a month, dude.
Well, how much is he running ad spend wise? He was already, I think it was.
I could double check. He's spending right around 150 bucks a day, and he's located here in Jacksonville. But I
Yeah,
don't.
so I mean, you are gonna have to spend some money to make those
Yeah,
massive
you
profits.
gotta invest in yourself. I mean, you're not gonna
It's
you
not a
can't
miracle
you
mission.
can't just expect to spend $10 a day and just make $10,000 a month. I mean, you can. It takes time if you keep stacking up customers, but you do want to eventually invest in more in your marketing. You can start if you're brand new. Oh, Justin is here. So cool. I don't know if he wants to talk. If he wants to talk, we can probably bring him on. But yeah, Justin is one of the gentlemen who made about $35,000 in one month.
And he's a true hustler, man. And again, guys, you have to work hard in this business. You have to work hard. It's a lot of communication, but it's exciting business. There's a lot of money to be made in this business. You can't make, I mean, if you try drop shipping or, try to sell stuff on eBay or, this random, side hustle stuff. This literally is the greatest side hustle than phones. I mean, I did phones for over 10 years and I thought that was a great side hustle. It was at one point. But man, since I got my feet wet in this in February, it's the sky's the limit. I mean, and the people who are working with us, we get screenshots. I made 35,000 this month. I made 12,000 this month. I made 15,000 this month.
Steve said, all right, can you repeat how much it costs to have you run my ads as an agency? All right, so Steve, so I charge, and people pay this, 9.97 for the first month, and then 6.97 a month after. Whatever you spend on ads, Facebook will charge you separately.
Yeah.
Nationwide ads, please. Yeah, we do nationwide. We do everything. How much do you guys make a month? We make between 10 and $15,000 a month doing this, and
Yeah.
honestly, we do it pretty part-time because
Yeah.
most of our focus is with our clients.
Yeah. Brian said we make 800,000 a year doing diabetic supplies, but we started with 30,000 a month in 2018. So, I mean, it's proof is in the pudding with some of these comments that the money is very doable in this business. Again, you're gonna have to really start building your business, and within a year or two, I mean, imagine the possibilities.
Yeah, and again, you can't find this amount of value and systems already built and proof backed with clients who are in this chat right now saying the same exact things I'm saying anywhere else for under $3,000. It's We've taken everything that we haven't seen and figured out and put it all into one system. So you are literally getting a business in a box. You can't even go to college and learn these skills for $3,000. So
There was one question. Does your system have an online generator for quotes?
no,
It
we don't like to. So even in the phone business, I hate auto quoting because
Yeah.
every single lead is different. You don't know the person's situation. They might have their electricity turned off and they might take $20 a box when you might normally offer 50. So every single situation is different. You have to feel it out. So I don't have an auto quoting system. I don't have a website for that. I don't prefer that method. I don't think it's the smartest way either. Uh,
Yeah. What about a CRM keeping up with clients for scaling?
yeah, yeah, we provide everyone with a CRM as well.
Yes.
You go high level, of course. So yeah, we provide everyone with an account for that.
Someone put, can you explain the guarantee again? I don't think it was a guarantee.
No, I didn't mention anything about a guarantee.
No, I mean, for the value of everything, and like I said, $250 a month, I don't know where else you're going to get this value for so cheap. I really don't.
Can you do a package just for the marketing? What do you mean just for the marketing? So the main like gist of this offer is our one-click ad system where you can launch your own marketing with just a few clicks. So I'm not sure what you mean by that, Francisco.
Yeah,
How
and
lot
Jill's
of
asking,
access do you get? You get a full year of access.
yeah. And Jill's going, so what if I do everything and I'm not successful?
I mean, then that's it. At the end of the day, guys, you can get basketball practice or basketball lessons from LeBron James, but if you don't practice and you don't put in the effort and you don't put in the work, then you're not going to be successful. It doesn't matter who you work with. You could have Mark Zuckerberg himself run your ads. You're not going to be successful if you don't put in the work and the effort. Our goal, obviously, is we want everyone to be successful. We want everyone to make as much money as possible, but we're not miracle workers. You have to work at this. It's not no this this is not a get rich quick overnight type business. This isn't network marketing. This is like you're building a real business. If you put in the effort and you stay consistent, you're going to make money. It's
Yeah.
almost impossible not to.
Yeah. Will this be a lifetime membership if we paid for the group and course? Group or course?
Wait, where did you see that?
This is up early 928. I'm going back on ones we missed. Will this be a lifetime membership if we paid for the
No,
group?
so this is a yearly membership.
Yeah.
If people are no, I mean I know a lot of people here don't know me, but normally how I work and I have people who are paying me very small prices because I don't update prices. So once you're locked in on a price with me, you're locked in forever. So again, you guys don't get auto billed on this. After a year is up, you don't get auto billed again. But yeah, you will if you want to continue. Then yes, there's going to be another re-signing for another year. But you
Yeah.
can get the rate that you're getting today. So I mean, you're locked in. I mean,
But by then you should be easily be able to pay it because
yeah. I mean, in a
we really
year from
expect you
now,
guys to.
yeah, in a year from now, I mean, 3,000. Well, Jill, it'll be the same price. I don't raise prices to people who are like who stay committed and they're doing something well. I'm not going to raise the price.
What is the average daily ad budget? How many leads do you get versus phone leads?
So like this is so different compared to phones on the marketing standpoint. Um, Again, marketing's about consistency. I can't tell you, yeah, Jill, 3,000 a year, 2,997. But I can't tell you a magic number, what you need to run to be successful or how many leads you're going to get. Marketing's about consistency and always having something out there. You just never know when someone's going to message you. But the bare bones minimum, like, I mean, that I recommend is $20, but I have $20 a day, but I have people who run at 15 and $10. But you have to keep in mind, it's all going to also depend on your area, if you're doing just local, if you're doing just nationwide. So there's a lot of variables that come into play for marketing. But you can see between $4 all the way up to here in Tampa. I mean, I've for our own page, I've experienced up to $20 a message. So
Yeah.
there's a huge range. I mean, with phone flipping ads, and that's the other thing too, you phone flippers there's one-click ads for phone flipping in there too. So what I'm leading to is if you want to also run phone flipping ads, there's a bunch of templates for phone flipping ads in there too. So
Yeah, you got the phone flip.
yeah, you can launch phone flipping ads in there with just a few clicks. How much do you recommend per day for local? Again, it's I don't know your pockets, Trip, whatever your name is, Trip.
Yeah.
But it's what you're comfortable spending every day. I could recommend you $100. I could recommend you $50. Uh,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be stressed out. So the bare bones minimum we recommend is going to be $20. But that doesn't mean you can't start with 5 or 10 or 20.
There you go. Look at But I want to get what Israel here goes. Would you guys say it's best to pay on delivery for nationwide? Yes. Always pay on delivery. Don't ever pay up front via PayPal goods and services unless you build a huge rapport with someone and you're willing to pay up front for items. Just always pay on delivery because that's when you get them in. You can inspect them. If there has to be deductions made, you can contact your customer saying, "Hey, the box came in a little damaged. I got to take some money off of that item." Which you guys are probably asking, "Well, how much do I know how to deduct?" All that will be on the direct buyers list and also will be in the PDFs as well, explaining the process. Believe me, guys, all your questions and stuff are going to be in those PDFs. It's
Gabriel said, "Can I use my phone flipping business?" I mean, you can, but we recommend to create a new phone flipping page. You don't even need a website. We don't use a website ourselves.
no,
Everything's
we
done
just,
on the Facebook business page.
yeah, yeah, because you can get reviews on your Facebook business page. You can post it.
No, Martin, no, we're no longer selling the buyers list. We did that when we first started, but no, the only way to get access to everything, again, why would you want to pay $1,500 for just the buyers list when you can pay another $1,500 and you can get the entire system to run ads and do all this stuff, get all the content, get everything you need. So no, guys, we don't split anything up. This is like, I normally don't even put discounts out on our service. So this is a huge, honestly, I know this is your first time meeting me for the most part, but this is a really a huge discount and huge opportunity for you guys to take advantage of if you really are serious about starting this business. I know a lot of people here are in my DMs all the time asking about the business or, okay, I'll be ready soon. And uh, you're going to end up getting stuck paying me to manage your ads, essentially. Once this replay is gone on Monday, you're not going to be able to get this offer again. Because again, my goal is to manage people's ads. So me putting this out right now hurts my business at the end of the day because it takes away people who are manage ads for. So yeah, Jill, if you're one of the first 15 people as well, we help set up everything. We set up the business page, ad account, all that stuff. And then also in the boot camp, we'll be going live and we'll going through the whole setup together. So yeah, we will be getting you um, all set up together, whether it's one-on-one or in the boot camp.
Yeah, let me see here. Bob's asking, so you can buy the course anytime. It's just the bonuses are until Sunday. No, it's just everything until
No, the whole entire package, this whole entire offer, the one-click ads, everything, it's going away on Monday.
yeah.
So you guys will not be able to access that. The only way you'll be able to access the member group chat, the support, the buyers, is by becoming a monthly recurring client. And I mean, I'm not going to turn away people, but
No.
you have an insane discounted price here to get everything that you guys need to run this business. The support, the help, the buyers, the software. I mean, even the just the lifetime. If I was a phone flipper, I mean, the lifetime access to Flipinventory is huge alone. So, is the in
Okay.
addition
It's
to 3K Facebook ad costs, what other expenses are related to this endeavor? So, Mark, you have obviously the 3K that you'd pay for the program. You have your Facebook ad costs. You're gonna pay for you're going to pay, if you're doing nationwide, you're more than likely you want to. You're going to pay for shipping labels for customers, but we create a return label so you don't get charged until that product's scanned in. Uh, if you're doing local, you obviously have gas. Then you have obviously your products, like you're not going to make any money if you're not buying products. So you have your product expense. That could be a huge range. That's all going to just depend on the leads and how much money you're marketing or how much you're marketing. But we've had people who started off with $500. We've had people who started off with $5,000. So that's
Yeah,
it.
but like I said, for example, I don't mean to break you, but I had a box that I made a video today. I had a box that came in nationwide from a repeat. I spent $300 on this box, and we made $720 profit off spending $300.
So
So
Josh said, so I'm trying to relate this to phone flipping and explain it to my wife. It's pretty much the same thing from what I'm hearing. You and Ray say much better. Yeah, it's Josh, it's the same thing. Same thing, just better margin.
same
So you don't need to
and
overcomplicate.
easier to
Yeah, no need to overcomplicate it. Yeah, otherwise, Aaron, yeah, we just sell ads management at the 997 and then 700 a month after.
Yeah.
Mark, I answered your question.
Some guy said, "Is it business page or personal page?" It's a business
Yeah,
Facebook business page.
it's
They said,
all a business page. How does the Klarna payment breakdown work? That's Dylan, that's all going to depend on your credit and what they approve you for, but there's all different terms they normally offer you. Don't you mention something about the ads? What do you mean by
"Yeah,
that?
Brian, that's awesome."
Oh, he's just saying that. Brian's just saying that to the panelists, but everyone, Brian messaged the group chat. My last deal netted me $400 off a $200 spend on G7.
Yeah. Thanks, Aaron, for explaining
Have
that.
you seen the word of mouth work for this program? The word of mouth. Have you seen word of mouth work with this program? What do you mean by word of mouth? Again, we're running everything for paid ads, so I'm not sure what you mean by that. If
I
you
mean, if people are happy with your service, I'm pretty sure they're going to tell their friends and
Oh, they're
family.
talking about like repeats. Yeah, I mean,
I'm
if you're
expect,
treating, yeah, if you're treating people good and taking care of them, then yeah, you should get word of mouth.
yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah, and people also ask too, like, how do I get people to ship in stuff to me? Like I said, I get on the phone, I get on video calls. I also offer like $10 new customer bonuses. I also offer $10 if you ship off within 24-hour bonuses. It's really about getting people to trust you and get them to ship their stuff into you. So if you can give them a little bonus or a little incentive, and they ship in, it's a plus for everyone. So another way to do it.
yeah, so the difference between the two and the admin is it's yeah, that's recurring. So every single month you guys are paying me 697. So that's the difference with me managing your ads and taking care of everything. It's a recurring service. The difference with this is you're paying one time. You're getting it for a full year, and you can literally launch and manage your own ads just like me with a few clicks. I mean, it's my 4-year-old son launches ads for my clients. So it's literally that simple.
And Steve asking, do you build my business page if you are running my ads management?
Yeah, we set everything up. Everyone, if you sign up for ads management, yeah, we set you up with that during our onboarding Zoom call. But it's real simple. With
Yeah,
this program empowers you to do ads versus him doing ads. Yeah, and it costs less. That's very true, Aaron.
really, the deal is absolutely insane. I
How much
mean,
does your best client make? He said that's Gabriel said that. I mean, like I said, I have clients who make millions of dollars a year who've been in the business for 7 years. Uh, the client who had a $40,000 month, I don't want to give out people's business too much or give him his name, but there was a screenshot earlier in here. He messaged me actually last night that he's getting close to hitting his first $100,000 month. So there's a huge range. We have people who are
uh,
are making part-time income who are happy with an extra $2,000 to $5,000 a month, and then we have people who are crushing it, making 10,000 plus 20,000, 30,000. I mean, there's no cap to what you can make. Again, it's the people who stack the most repeat customers. That's how you're going to make the most money in this game.
again, guys, go to www.scaleyourdts.com. Check it out, and I'm telling you, you guys won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed in this business.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, it only takes 40 people making $250 a person to make that 10K with this. So it's really not too difficult at the end of the day. I don't want to make it sound like it's easy, but if you just put a little bit of effort, you can make it happen.
And building relationships with people. You're building relationships with your customers. That's all you're doing. And you're helping them out. You're helping them pay their bills, helping them, buy groceries and helping them buy gas. They need you and you need them.
So yeah, again, you can go to scaleyourdts.com. You can use a credit card, debit card. If you want to use Apple, if you want to use Klarna for this, you have to use Apple Pay. I don't know why it's like that, but you use Apple Pay, you click that, and then you switch to the pay now later options, and you'll fill out that information and see what they approve you for. Yeah, Brian, you're right. This and phone flipping go hand in hand. It's honestly just more lucrative. So if you're a phone flipper doing this, you're already meeting diabetic people
Yeah.
and who have supplies.
Yeah. The margins in these things are like the phone game 5 or 6 years ago. You guys remember those times when unlocks were crazy and it was a wild west and everything was amazing. You can make an offer, the person would accept it right away. This is that time with these things. This is like a replay of those years. So that's what I'm saying. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Don't let it. It's there's plenty of meat on that bone. Definitely plenty of meat on it.
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron said PayPal does the same thing, I think, over 5 payments. Yeah, it sounds interesting. It's just that it's a lot of money to spend, and we are just learning about you guys. Yeah, no, I totally
Yeah.
understand that. It's
Mhm.
not a small chunk.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally understand. Hey, everyone has their budgets,
Yeah,
and
everyone has their budgets, and again, if this program doesn't work for you, there's no hard feelings. But it's really a really good opportunity for everyone to be able to take advantage of. Kevin said you could also get a new credit card with your 0% for the year and finance it or so with this. Yeah. So for clarification, after the 3K, the only thing I'm dealing with is the operational expenses of running the business. Yes, that is correct. No other monthly expenses with us. Besides your ad spend with Facebook, they charge you directly, but no other recurring expenses with us directly.
thanks, Brian. Really appreciate that, man. It's kind hearing those kind
Yeah,
words, man.
Brian said you guys are amazing, and for all who don't know these guys, I can vouch for them. Awesome. Yeah, Brian, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean we're well known in the we're well known in the phone game, and
Yes, once this Zoom is all done, we're going to be sending out direct buyers to everyone. So
yeah,
we'll be sending out the direct buyers, and we'll be sending out,
buyers list. Yeah,
yeah, the one buyers list, and then the 20 pieces of content.
yeah, absolutely. Yours,
Creating a Google My Business page. Yeah, we'll be doing that during the boot camp. When is the next Zoom meeting? This is the Zoom meeting, brother.
yeah, this is the one. That's also we just want to make this Zoom meeting, and because the value is just so massive. You know,
Yeah, Justin said diabetic supply buyback profit margins are insane. Low startup to buy, very high rate of repeat customers, safer and easier than buying phones. Yeah, I agree. I haven't flipped a phone since February.
yeah, we kind of just went all in on the the diabetic commodities game.
Yeah, Brian said he gets 30 to 50% margin.
Yeah. Like for example, this G7, I'll be buying these at $60, flip them for 90 bucks, making 30 bucks a box. And like I said, imagine getting 30 to 40 bucks a box back here. And that's just, off of a few deals. So, I mean, it
Phones,
speaks.
phones you get jacked. I've honestly lost like $15,000 on phones by buying sealed
Yeah.
phones that have metal door hinges in it. There wasn't even phones. Is the boot camp on Zoom? If so, what times are the calls? So, Stephen, we have the private Facebook group for this boot camp. Once all the members are in there, we're going to ask everyone what day works better for everyone. But yes, it will be on Zoom and they will be recorded. But yeah, we're gonna once everyone gets on in that private group for the boot camp, we're gonna kind of put a little poll together to see when everyone would kind of be all together. I know it's gonna be hard to coordinate everyone at once, but we're gonna do a little poll, and then also everything will be recorded.
Yeah, Francisco, the program seems awesome, definitely. What I've been looking for is just how do we know this is official? How do we know we're gonna
Yeah.
not burn them?
So, yeah, he said some of us have been burned, been doing diabetic flipping for 2 years plus. So, Brian, again, I know you guys probably got spammed with all my text messages and get annoyed, but I've invited
Francisco, sorry.
oh, Francisco, sorry, but I've invited everyone to the private Facebook group that we have, so you can check me out. So you can check my profile, you can see all of my posts, you can see the interactions we have. I've been doing this marketing stuff, helping other people, my agency for 5 plus years now. So again, our goal is to have you be a lifetime client. So we don't want to burn you. A referral will go way longer and way farther than us trying to burn you. But I understand that you definitely have been burned and it might be frustrating. It's hard to trust us. But you can see in the chat, I mean, there's people I work with, Justin, my client, who's
Awesome people. Yeah, Corey there and
yeah, there's a lot of people who know me in the phone space. So
Aaron right there. Aaron's
Aaron as well. Sorry, I was going through the chat. We have Aaron.
yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely not in the business to burn you.
Yeah. It's not worth it to burn you guys.
Or the
Honestly, it's not
phone
worth it.
flippers who hired you, or did you phase them out when you? So at the end of the day, yeah, I still support phone flippers and I still help them with their ads. But majority of my clients now have switched over to diabetic supply flipping. So yeah, if you work with us, like I said, this one-click ads has um, all my phone flipping templates in there too. So you can launch phone flipping ads with just a few clicks.
Yeah, like I said, it's
Yeah, and Kevin said can vouch for them. So yeah, I mean,
thanks guys, really appreciate it.
everyone, I really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
really
Yeah, I
thank you guys.
appreciate that as well too.
Yeah.
Justin as well, we appreciate you.
Yeah, honestly, we love seeing the success stories from you guys. It's been mind-bending and especially for people who have been struggling in the phone game and able to come over to this side of the fence and really start feeling like it's a fresh start.
Yeah.
But absolutely incredible. But yeah, guys, please visit our website, scaleyourdts.com. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Really
Yes,
don't.
Baron, I can vouch. I watched Chris when he started doing phones back in 2019, and all he did was provide and progress. Brian, I really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, again, Ray and I, we've been doing this 8 months of diabetic business, but we've been around. I've helped thousands of people. So I know $3,000 is not a small investment, but my goal here is not to screw anyone over 3K. We're here to provide actual real value and get you guys started on a business that's honestly it's just insane. And in doing this deal, you save so much more money because I can tell you the churn rate in my agencies ever since I started this service has been next to none because people are making money. If you decide you want to pay me monthly, when you break it down, the 697 or the 700, it's about $8,000 a year that you're going to invest to have me manage your ads and to have you be a part of the community.
Awesome.
So,
Awesome, EC. Great. Sounds great,
oh,
man.
cool. Yeah, cool. You see, you'll sign up in the morning. Awesome. That's good.
What's the difference between launching locally and versus nationally? So
So
if you want,
locally, you're only hitting obviously your local market. With Facebook, you can go up to 50 miles per city. So like for us, for example, I'm in Wesley Chapel, Florida. I could do Wesley Chapel, Florida, 50-mile radius. Then maybe I might want to do another city and expand out another 50 miles. So I could do 50 miles out another city, which I don't even know, but maybe like Lakeland, Florida,
Lakeland, yeah, Lakeland,
miles. So
Upper Hill.
it's all local. It's your local market. What's different is you can either get people to meet up with you at a convenient location for you, or you have to, since a lot of these people are diabetic, a lot of them are homebound, you might have to go meet them at a location near them.
Yeah,
Nationwide, what's different is you're having more opportunity. You're having your eyes everywhere throughout every single state in this country. And the beauty is the only time you're putting in is responding and working the leads. You're
yeah.
not having to go meet people. Obviously, when the package comes, you need to inspect the package and then pay out the lead. But we call it mailbox money because you don't have to leave. It's just they come to you. It just
That's awesome.
it's the
That's
most convenient way. But again, if Ray and I did have the time, we would focus more on local too. But we
yeah.
just don't have the time to
We're
really.
helping. We're helping people constantly.
Nationwide leads also cost a lot less, like Justin said.
Correct. Correct. They do.
Their automation to this doesn't include a virtual assistant. No, Jill, it does not include a virtual assistant. I mean, there's the automation for the ads, but besides that, it's like human touch goes so much farther than
Yes. Yes.
I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars and I'm getting AI developed and I've tested it and the human response, human touch just always did better.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I do national, we do national. I talk to a lot of leads nationally. I try to like conversate with these people a little bit. I'm just not a guy offering a number. A lot of these older people just want someone to talk to sometimes. I know you're busy during the day and this and that, but I'm telling you, just a little bit of talking, a little bit of sweetness, but I say, will hook them in and always want to sell to you. It's just like becoming a part of their family in a way. So just imagine having 50 to 100 of those people, and then you're building on top of that. So just you gotta look at
Yeah.
the big picture.
Again, ultimately, to make back your $3,000 investment, you can really realistically do
Right.
that in your first 30 days. And you know how hard it is to do that with any other business, with drop shipping. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't even know, just
We've all been there. We've all done it.
on Amazon FBA. It's so hard to make back your investment in your first month. And once you make that investment back, then everything after that's all profit. You're locked in for the system. You're making connections with other resellers. So if you're serious, again, you should go to scaleyourdts.com, the link that's on the screen right here, and you should really take that spot. You could be one of the first 15 people, and you can get a one-on-one Zoom call with us as well to get you fully set up. Will the bonuses for attending be emailed? Thank you for, yes, they'll be emailed and texted out.
Thanks, Beverly. Yeah, I appreciate that.
This business is the easiest money I've ever made. First 35, get the boot camp. I've heard enough. See you had
Awesome, man.
there and
Awesome.
appreciate
Thank
you,
you,
brother.
bro. You're great, man. But yeah, like I said, we just want to give a lot of people the opportunity because there's so much pie in this business. 40 million diabetics, plenty of room for all of us, plenty of room for all of us to be happy, not live paycheck to paycheck anymore. If you are, have the freedom to quit the job if you eventually want to. This is it. Diabetics aren't going to go away anytime soon. There's plenty of time and space in this business, and just take the chance, take the opportunity. It's massive.
Sorry, I was going through the chat to see if I missed anything.
Yeah, yeah. If we miss any questions, guys, if you're still here with us, please put it in there. We can kind of help you out. Um,
They received one mail in from a repeat, made about $400 to $500 profit.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I had the same thing happen today. It's absolutely incredible. Like normally people don't want to go to their mailbox because they're going to get bills, but this business, you want to get to your mailbox because you got money coming in.
All right, so we're starting to get some buys actually rolling in. We just had one buy come in now. So those 15
Awesome.
spots are definitely going to fill up. I would imagine once people watch the replay and they go through everything, they're really going to see how does taxes work. Jill, you're gonna I'm not gonna give tax advice. Just you have to
Yeah,
actually
we really can't. I talked to you earlier. We can't give tax
yeah,
advice,
you
but
got to
I do
talk
say
to
Google. Yeah,
you
Google
gotta talk,
your tax advisor
yeah, you
in
got to
your
talk to
area.
an actual tax advisor. But
Matt goes, I have to go, but I'm still able to get the freebies. Yeah, well, you'll be
yeah,
good.
yeah, we'll go ahead and text that out to everyone as well too.
Everyone's gonna get their stuff. Well, we're true to our word, and you guys taking your time to join us this evening.
I don't have the time for pickups with work and school nationwide. Honestly, yeah, brother, jump.
Nationwide is the best.
Nationwide is most definitely the move for you then.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's worth it. Believe me, you will get leads coming in. All right, Matt. Thank you. Really appreciate that, brother. Like I said,
Yeah.
we appreciate everyone who attended this evening. I know you took time out of your normal lives to, jump on board with us and kind of see what we got to offer out there. And hopefully that this offer is something that, really brings out, the excitement in you all because the opportunity is here.
Would love to do both nationwide and local. Thoughts on this? So yeah, again, Chris, love your name. I don't know which Chris you are, but I might have an idea. Uh, if you have the funds and you have the time, doing both is obviously going to be everyone's best option at the end of the day, because then you're t attacking both. You're building a local customer base, and then you're also doing everything throughout the country. So it's best to do both. If
If
I'm
I
in
have the first
Pittsburgh,
five, I want to what? Come on in.
I want a one-on-one in Dunedin. All right, let's do it. I'll bring you. I'll put money on Ray. If
Yeah, I live like 30 minutes from there, so
you
I'll be
guys
perfect.
don't know, Ray's basically a professional bowler. He's a
Oh
beast.
yeah.
Recommend $50 a day to do Facebook ads. Approximately how many leads does that bring in approximately? So again, it's going to depend if you're doing local and nationwide. But I mean, $50 a day is definitely a great start. The range that I'm seeing people have the most success is like most success I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for, but to
Corey, thank
jumpstart,
you.
but to jumpstart the process is between like 40 and $50 a day. Again, it could range you could get 5 leads, you could get 10 leads. Every day is different. It's about consistency. So you want to be comfortable spending that $50 a day, no matter what, for a full 30 days.
Yeah.
Uh, so every day will be different. Some days you might get 5 leads. Some days you might get actually 0 leads. The next day you might get 15 leads. The next day after that you might get
It
seven.
just all depends on the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin's asking, how do you get nationwide leads to mail you the strips and what kind of boxes are they
So
using?
that's something that we all go over inside the program, but it's simple at the end of the day. Like you have to talk to people. You have to have conversation. If you have to get on a phone call with them, get on a phone call with them. If you have to FaceTime with them, FaceTime with them. You have to build some trust up, especially while you're brand new, until you get reviews, or you can have your family fake some reviews for you.
Yeah,
But yeah, there's little Ray's very good about it. So in that boot camp, Ray will be talking about that. He'll be showing actual conversations of what he does. Because again, I handle the marketing, Ray closes the deals. Uh,
yeah.
so Ray's very good at doing that. What did
Yeah.
you say? 50 a day, and then after 3 months, could you do? You could do whatever you want, Jill. You have to just run what you're comfortable doing. We have people running 20 a day, 25 a day. We have people doing 50. I have a guy right now who's spending 400 a day between 4 different pages. So he's spending $100 a day per page. So yeah, you just want to run what you're comfortable doing. And then as you start making profits, then you start scaling up. So like let's just say you make an extra $3,000 in profit, like or maybe you make $6,000 and you take 3,000 of that to reinvest back into your ads for the next month. Now that you take that $3,000, that's going to give you an extra $100 a day that you can spend on the ads. So just like any business, you have to reinvest your profits. Don't go out buying Gucci. Don't go out buying a Rolex. Don't go out to the bar. Like you got to reinvest your marketing,
Invest
reinvest your
yourself.
profits back into marketing.
Yeah.
What differentiates one path from another since we're all again, there's gonna be there's right now
Massive amounts of them.
there's already close to 100 templates in there. So it's very rare that I mean, of course you might see some of the same ads, but everyone's selecting different campaigns. And our goal by the end of this year, I want to have like 500 plus templates in there. We're already at about 100. What my phone is overcooking. I feel you. Is Facebook page, or do you have to incorporate? So you have to have a Facebook page to create a Facebook business page. So you don't use your personal page. You're going to then create a Facebook business page.
I got an issue trying to check out on the page
Steve, what's the issue?
because we've had sales come through.
Yeah, I got an issue trying. Is there any fakes or tampering
Okay.
with boxes?
Yes. Yeah. So there are sometimes issues where people will use the sensors and rebox them. So that's what we go over inside of the core of the PDF. I explain all that, but I'll briefly explain to you. If you see these boxes, right, and they peel them off, and then you start seeing ripples in here, ripples. That means they've re-glued the box, put the sensor back in that they've used inside the box, ripples. So if you see anything like that, that's an automatic pass. Or if there's six of them, I'm gonna say I'm gonna open one up. And if they go, oh, don't open it up, then you know something's going on.
All
So
right. So Steve, what is the error that it's giving you when you try checking out? Because if anything, I could try sending you just the invoice directly on Facebook. Oh, trying to do Afterpay and it says some fields are required, but they are filled out. Oh yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the actual Afterpay, like the green one. I know if you do Apple Pay, then you select Pay After and you go to Klarna, that's also an option as well. And you'll show in the boot camp how to do one click. Yeah, Jill, we show you literally everything. Our goal in that 14 days is to get you picking up deals and flipping some supplies already. So yeah, everyone will have ads up and running the first day of the boot camp. But for the
yeah.
ads, do you have to show your face? No, you don't have to show your face. You don't have to do anything. I have all the content. I have everything you need. I have videos. I have photos. So no, you don't have to show your face. I don't like being on camera, so me being on here right now is a miracle. Some of my clients don't.
It's a
Whenever
miracle.
we do Zoom calls, my camera is always off.
That's true. There's always support, guys. There's always support if you sign up. There's always support. If it's not even from us, it's from other
So
vendors.
Jill said, I bet my debit card will deny this payment because it's so much. Again, it will just depend on your bank. You might have to contact them if it does deny it, and then you can always try again tomorrow morning. Or if they'll deny it, and then they'll probably text you saying, hey, did you approve this purchase? And then you'll say one, and then you'll go ahead and then try it again.
So yeah, when's the boot camp? So for the people signing up, we're giving to what? What time is the last time?
So ideally, we're going to start the boot camp on Tuesday. So I'm going to give
Tuesday.
people up until Monday to purchase, and then Tuesday we're going to start.
And we're planning on recording the boot camps
Yeah,
too.
yeah, everything will be
So
recorded.
if you can't be there, you can at least probably, feel out what everyone's going through and this and that. But like I said, guys, our really goal is here to help you guys get going. We're not just a 15 video course and
Steve,
throw you away. You know what I'm saying?
Steve said, "Don't want to show your face." What if you're the media? Yeah, don't
The
have to.
Halloween mask might be it, man. It might get you more people.
Yeah, wear a Halloween mask.
What if you have to be a customer in person? Yeah, but I mean, I don't know really what else to really explain more than this business has been just absolutely awesome.
And like, what makes this business so much easier than phones? Sorry that I don't know why I'm clapping, but
I was wondering.
what makes this so much easier than phones is that the products are brand new. So
Yes.
You don't have to worry about a cracked screen, blacklist, iCloud, all that bull crap. The boxes are brand new. There's a few things you need to check that we go over, but it's very, very simple. It's like
Happy.
it's officially slap happy. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
I haven't
much.
slept I haven't slept much in the past week, so
Yeah, but also, guys, just a little kind of a tip too is when you're doing local. I mean, a lot of these people are gonna be homebound, and I feel much safer. I used to do the phone game for a long time, and I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of thuggy people, all kinds of different races that would freak me out, meeting at their homes. I would never go to their homes. I would always meet in a public location. I don't get these vibes when I buy devices and stuff. I have bought some local stuff. We do nationwide, but I'd still do some local, and I go to their houses. They're happy to see me, and I do transactions right there. So I wouldn't have any problem. Even if you're a female, again, a female, just always just watch your back. Just never know. If you have friends and family, just you can bring them with you. But meeting at homes has been awesome next to the phone game.
Steve, are you still having issues with it? Make sure, what do they say? I'm looking through here. Hello, Chris is officially slap happy. Make
Yeah,
sure them hoes ain't dented. Yes, that's very important.
gotta
Basically,
get that blick for the phone
oh,
game.
yes,
But
again. Yeah,
dude, I carry for sure. So.
mandatory. Got to keep that blink for the phone game. Yeah, yeah, you definitely do, Corey.
But yeah, guys, anyone have any other
Oh
questions?
yeah, this risk in the phone game is higher. Scams, dishonesty. Yeah, the phone game, it's still good. I mean, there's still people making great money. So don't get me wrong. I'm not here to shit on the phone game.
Definitely not.
And honestly, what I'll do is, I mean, I'll even do this now. Everyone who purchases tonight or during the recording, I'll give access to our free Phone Pro phone flipping university.
Yeah.
It's a full course. I mean, it's like got 3, 4 hours worth of content, course videos on phone flipping. Again, I don't sell that anymore, so I'll give that to people who go ahead and purchase this tonight or during before Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can kill two birds with one stone. Learn the phone flipping game and
Why
the
are people selling their diabetic supplies? Sorry, I'm a completely noob when it comes to this industry. Carlos, that's okay.
yeah.
So, why are people diabetic? They don't like doing certain things for the most part. So they don't like exercise. They don't like, or they have certain issues. But
Or they're just born with it. Well,
people are selling their supplies because they get extra supplies. So, for example, like those G7s, people might only need to use 5 of them for the month, but their insurance or the insurance or whoever they get sent 10 of them. So people get extra supplies, or people get supplies from their insurance and they don't like sticking themselves. They don't like doing the test. They don't like checking their glucose. They don't like doing anything. So they get the supplies, they put them in their closet. The next month comes around, they get more supplies. They put it in their closet. So there's many reasons. Or people pass away, their parents pass away, and then their parents have a whole the people the children have all these diabetic supplies from their parents. So there's so many different cases, but people do sell their supplies. It's a huge market.
yeah. Do you all have a website? You mentioned building reviews.
We
So
we build reviews through our Facebook page, and then we just launched a couple of days ago our Google My Business page. There's like 2, 3 reviews on there, but we're actively building that. Which demographics usually sell supplies older? Yeah, it's a lot of an older crowd that we deal with.
yeah, 30s and up mostly. But yeah, definitely a lot of 50 plus. And that's why I'm telling you guys
All
it's
right.
really important to communicate nicely with older folks.
Steve said, I've made the decision to do it, but Afterpay is not an option for me. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Klarna's not showing up for you. I know Afterpay, like the actual Afterpay itself, I think they only go up to $1,000. But like I
I'm
said
sorry.
before, if you're looking at the invoice or you're looking at the checkout page and you click Apple Pay, it should take you to like a pay now, later option with Klarna, and that's how you can get financing with them.
Yeah. Good night, Kevin. We really appreciate your help, brother. And like I
Yeah,
said, he's
Kevin. Yes.
really good supply.
We're going to send out all these DB lists via text once we're fully done here. So I
Yeah.
don't want to take away from everyone's attention here. But yeah, we will 100% be texting out the list and the content to everyone who is on.
And the list we're sending to is a vetted buyer who is awesome, and he's in Dunedin,
Yeah.
Florida. So, a terrific guy who's been in the business for a lot of years and very trustworthy. So, I just want to let you guys know that.
Santana said, how are we going to access? Yeah, like I just said, we're going to be texting that out here after the call ends, just because there's just too many people still on.
And
So
ag- and
once
again, this call is recorded, guys. So if you're at work or whatever, you guys can go back over it again and watch everything. Yeah, go ahead, Taylor. If you want to ask, that's what we're here for.
one more question. Yeah, go ahead, shoot it.
Hyping it up. Yeah, meanwhile, guys, really, go visit scaleyourdts.com. Bandit signs.
Bandit signs. Yeah, bandit signs is another good way, but it's just again, that takes more work because you have to go out or you have to pay someone to do the bandit signs. And again, you might have to invest 300, 400, $500 in bandit signs. And when you put those out, you're not guaranteed to get those back. So more
Yeah,
than
they
likely
turn
after
down.
a few days, those are going to get taken down. With the paid ads, they don't get taken down. They're always running. But bandit signs are still another like another good resource. While we have to learn a ton about different, looks like there's so many different kinds, unlike phones, like 20. So Taylor, like, yeah, there's a lot of different products, but as you're running these ads, you're going
Oh,
to start
Gabriel, thank
to
you.
realize um, that God, I lost, I was reading these comments. You're going to start to realize you get the same type of products. And so you're going to see that it's consistently mostly a small group of same products. But don't let it overwhelm you. I mean, it's honestly very easy. As long as you can read a Google sheet, you'll be able to figure this out. It's a plus if you do bandit signs for local to test. Yeah, it's definitely good for local. I heard the city calls you to meet up and they give you a fine. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely risks with bandit signs. So how much do you pay for the purple Omnipod 5? Ray normally pays around how much a box do you buy those for from customers?
I'm sorry to say, yeah, I'm answering questions.
How much do you normally buy a box of Omnipods? Purple.
Okay, so direct buyers normally are paying 220 a box on those normally. So I try to get in the head of the customer at the time when I'm conversating with them. So sometimes I ask them, if they sold to someone prior, I ask them how much they're looking to get for their device, I mean, for their box or whatever. But I try to at least start out like 120. I try to make $100 a box. If they've sold to someone else, I try to get a little stronger, offer 160, 170 to make 40 or $50 a box. So again, it really depends on who you're talking to. If someone's desperate, if they're shopping around, you're going to run into all kinds of variety of different people. But again, it's going to be how you're talking to these leads and how you're putting in effort to try to close a deal with someone, and they see that as well on their end. So
So yeah, again, guys, if you have any other questions or concerns or something that's holding you back from wanting to move forward with this offer, go ahead and ask us. If not, go to scaleyourdts.com and secure a spot. Like someone said earlier, Kevin, if you guys wanted to put this on a credit card, there's 0% interest credit cards. There's a lot of different opportunities you can do to take advantage of this offer.
yeah, I mean, it's like going to
If
college.
I
You
lose
got to pay to
motivation.
go to college.
So you guys will be available to
I
so
want to pay 50.
answer questions. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Monday through Friday, normally nine. I mean, as long as you're respectful, don't just blow us up. I mean, at 4 or 5 a.m. expecting a instant response. But yeah, we're here. We're here to support you guys. We're here to answer your questions.
That's what you're paying for.
The
Yeah.
best way to learn this business is to actively do it. That's why I don't have a bunch of course videos and I don't push all this stuff because people just watch it and they get in a cycle and they never take action. You have to just do it, ask the questions as they come up, and then start making money. You just got to get started in the business. Chris
Yeah.
said, "I want to pay $50, JK." Sorry, Chris. I know. I wish I could give this all away for $50, but I'm scared. I've tried so many different courses. By the way, I can say Chris doesn't sleep. Yeah. So I mean, again, your success, Jill, is gonna be determined on on how much effort you put into this business and what you put into it. Um, we can give you all the information. We can
Oh,
hold your
Omnipod
hand.
50.
Oh, the 50, yeah, yeah.
Omnipod, yeah.
We can give you all the information, but if you don't take the action, if you don't work your inbox, if you don't respond to the leads, then it's going to be on you for not being successful. We have too many people in our group chat being successful for you just not to be successful, but you have
Yeah.
to put the action in. Like you can't just
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just
So
expect
yeah.
miracles without you putting in the work.
So if you can't commit to this in the current window of time, will or does the price increase, or will there be a window of opportunity at another time?
No, so this is like a very special offer. So you're getting literally, I mean, like I said, a full year of ads management, just me managing ads is about 8K for the year. So
Yeah.
you're getting all this value for literally 3K. I mean, I know 3K is a lot of money, but for an investment for what you get, it's pennies for
Yeah.
everything that we're giving you. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm snooty or stuck up, but uh I know most people have a $3,000 credit card. I'm not saying max it out, but you're getting literally an entire business in a box ready to go for $3,000. I mean, you can't even buy a franchise for $3,000. You can't start a business for $3,000. I mean, most businesses when people start them, they're not profitable for 5 years. This you could be profitable within 30 to 60 days.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
So Francisco said, I wish I was familiar with you guys. I'm interested in Facebook marketing side. I already know yeah, I mean that's then the one click you need the one click ads then, Francisco, because that's how you're gonna market everything. You don't need me. You don't need me to manage your ads. Obviously, if you want to pay me $700 a month, I'm not gonna tear it down. But you don't need me. What we have, it makes everything so easy. I mean, literally just a couple clicks and you're running ads, just like a professional agency. So that's good that you know how the diabetic system works. Like then that's perfect. But you can still get value in the boot camp by asking me marketing questions, asking like taking advantage of my knowledge and my experience while we do that boot camp.
I mean, how much have you ran money wise, Chris? I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars in
I've
ad spend.
I've managed over, I mean, over 7 figures of ads. But for the diabetic business, yeah, I mean, I've ran a lot of ads in the past 8 months
Yeah,
for a lot of people.
and very successful people. So
Yeah, so again, I know you're not familiar with us, but again, we're here. We're answering questions. You're seeing my clients. You're seeing people in our community win. So I understand the like the skepticism, but
absolutely.
you're seeing it right in front of your eyes. You're seeing clients. You're seeing real people. You're seeing us. We're
Yeah.
here we're answering questions. So yeah, if you know the diabetic, this is for people who are experienced. I mean, you don't need to be learning the same stuff in the boot camp. We can cater it towards marketing, whatever you need. And also in your one-on-one call, we can help you with your marketing questions there too. But the one-click ads, you literally launch ads just like me with just 1 or 2 clicks. I mean, I can launch $50 worth of ads in 2, 3 minutes, really.
Yeah. And thank you, Justin, for the kind words again, brother. Really
Yeah,
appreciate
we
it.
appreciate you, Justin. Do people tend to be okay with packing up the box and sending it, knowing I'll send them funds? Yeah, 9 out of 10 people are normally okay with it. Of course, you're not going to have every single deal where they just are okay with it. That's where you sometimes have to get on a phone call and talk to them and have people skills and just and let them hear your voice. When are you
Yeah.
doing the one-on-one call? So we'll schedule those. So once people make the purchase, we'll reach out and we'll schedule that call. We do
Also,
we
wait,
do
hold on. With Armando, he said, did you say the phone ads are accessible with this promotion? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you can run phone ads with this one click, and I can go over that in the boot camp. But you can schedule the phone call, Jill. We do it Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And
Thank you,
sometimes
Jonathan. Appreciate it.
if we have to adjust, we could adjust. But yeah, we book him right away. How active are the discussions in the community? I mean, the group chat's going all the time that we have.
Yeah.
So
We got
it's
some really,
sometimes,
really good people.
yeah, I mean, sometimes it's 3, 4 in the morning and I have to mute my phone. But the group chat's always going. I mean, there's people always asking questions. Of course, sometimes during the day it's quiet and dead, but
People are working. People are
yeah,
hustling.
people are
So,
working. But it's there's a lot of, I mean, you ask a question in there, you're gonna get help. If you have a suggestion in there or like a tip, people are going to respond to you. It's a really good place to network.
yeah. What's your closing rate nationwide? Again, that's another wide open, broad question, which is not a bad question. But again, it's going to come down to if the customer is looking to sell right away, if they're shopping around, how quick you react to their message, follow-ups. Are you doing multiple follow-ups every day for that customer? There's so many variables in this business. Like I said, we just are showing you the possibilities. If you are good at negotiating and talk to the customer, which you'll learn in the PDFs, you should be able to have your close rate be pretty solid. And if you pay the same day upon arrival after checking in the items, they'll be happy with you and they'll want to come back again and again. So it's going to come down to you really, your situation, your time, if you're available to answer these leads.
So we
So,
do have about 10 spots left for the one-on-ones. So again, if you guys have any questions, you have any concerns, if
yep.
you need any other questions answered to make a decision, go ahead and ask those now while you have us live right here on the call, face to face. So we're here to answer those questions. Steve, you have to go over with customer on how to ship the package.
Which is what we supply in the
Yeah,
program
yeah,
as
we
well.
supply that. We also supply a document that you can give the customer to protect yourself as well
Yeah,
too.
a shipping policy and the whole policy on how to pack, ship, make sure everything's safe. That's what you get in the PDFs. You get all this. You guys get everything that you need to run this business pretty much.
Why is local more expensive? Honestly, I wish I had this answer, Chris.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Mark. Great to have you, brother.
Oh, Mark, awesome. Welcome, brother.
Yeah,
I'll
awesome.
reach out
Great.
I'll reach out to you here soon after the call, obviously, but we'll get everything all set up for you. So back to Chris, though, the why I wish I knew. Honestly, every local area has been totally different. I can have campaigns that do really cheap in one area, make that same campaign in another area, and it just does not do as well, vice versa. So. I'm not 100% sure why, but at the end of the day, the cost really doesn't matter too much because the lifetime value of these leads are so much higher than what you're paying to acquire them. Even if I have to pay $20 to close a deal, I'm fine with it because that customer is going to bring me way more profit than 20 bucks over the course of the lifetime of them selling to me.
That's 100% right,
They
man.
also, they're also medical supplies they don't really value. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's
That's
like
true, Taylor.
people with phones think they have a bar of gold, so it's really hard to negotiate with these people. With the diabetic supplies, a lot of times the people, it's trash to them. They throw it away, so it's so much easier to negotiate. Of course, in any niche or any industry, you're going to have people who know their value, who shop around. So you're going to get those people as well too. Yeah, there's no sentimental value, Chris.
That's 100%
Don't
right.
overly
That's a great comment, really, from Taylor. I mean, that's really exactly right.
Yeah, and all that stuff, Steve, that you're talking about, we cover all of that inside the program too, how to remove the labels and all what to say to the customers,
Yeah, so we give a step by step on what to say, how to
the
pack.
script and all that stuff. So again, Ray and I, we very rarely actually get deducted or really have people give us issues.
Yeah, no, I really hardly had any issues. I really hardly ever deduct when I get people to ship their stuff in because I have them take pictures of all their items before they, this and that, and I tell them how to bubble wrap it or how to this or how to that. So again, you're gonna have crazy people out there in the world. You're gonna have nuts. It's just the part. It's just part of the process. But you might get something that comes indented. But what you do is you deduct on the policy too. If it comes different than what they described. Um, on the policy is like that they check off is that we don't have to ship the item back to them. That's their fault. So you got to protect yourself just as much as anything in your business. Again, you're paying for the shipping costs. So if they're shipping you something that's not described or they packed it like ass, it's on them. And that's part of the business.
Sorry, I was just checking to see if I had any other messages.
No, absolutely. But
Oh, Mohammed said lock me in for one of the first 15 buyers. Mo, so if you're still on here, I'm going to send you the invoice directly on Facebook.
No, Steve, not saying you don't know it, brother. Believe me, I 100% believe you, and I get where you're coming from. Well, like I said, we just try our best to have them understand the whole process, and if they don't, then it is what it is. But how will you be able to check for reseal? So once you start really kind of getting the kind of idea about these packages and boxes and stuff, you can tell if they've been resealed. And when they're factory sealed, they're a real slim line. You can tell this is a factory seal. Nothing's ever messed with it. Um, there are some, I think, some images in the PDF as well that show like bubbling. You'll see people use super glue. There'll be bubbling coming through the boxes sometimes if it's been resealed. Believe me, to get these peeled off perfectly without showing any damage is almost nearly impossible. So you can definitely tell if something's been tampered with. And also these test strips, there's also little tabs, tamper tabs here. If they've been popped open, you know that the box has been opened with, so you kind of stay away from those.
Sorry, I'm responding to
Oh,
personal
all good.
questions.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, if you got any more questions, I know we've
Yeah,
been
we're
on.
here. We're hanging out. We still have
Yeah,
nearly 70 plus people still here. So
awesome.
that fact that you guys made it this far, I know you're likely interested in the program. So I just want to hear if you haven't purchased yet or you're thinking about
Yeah,
it.
what's your process? What's your guys' thinking process?
What's holding you back? Do you need time? Do you need to wait until Monday? But I really want to get these full 15 spots filled. I want to meet you guys one-on-one on Zoom, and I want to help you guys out. So again, let us know what your concerns are.
Yeah, no, Steve,
This by
I
now.
totally get it, brother. And I appreciate you pointing out. It's not all rainbows and sunshine, definitely sometimes. So, but again, that the good parts outweigh the bad. I really feel so. Oh man, the Packers are winning right. He's winning. Yeah, there you go. Beating Washington. I think they're playing Washington tonight. Yeah, Washington Redskins. Yeah. But yeah, guys, no, it's awesome, man. I'm happy you're all from 70 people still chilling with us this late into the night. It's exciting for us as well. And like I said, we're happy that all of you showed up, no matter what. If you even if you don't purchase it, just to be here to kind of learn the game a little bit and see the possibilities. I mean, I'm tired of phones, bro. I'm tired. We haven't flipped the phone since February. We totally
Yeah,
dropped out
Chris.
of the phones, and yeah, it's blah.
I
I
am
just.
super tired of phones. I think I still have. No, no, I don't have any more phone boxes. I think I have some phone boxes.
Yeah,
Chris,
I'm
tired
happy you're
of
not asking
phones,
about
brother.
iCloud blocks and blacklisted and oh God.
You're tired of phones. It's time to get into this diabetic business. I'm telling you, you guys, I haven't flipped a phone since February.
Commanders.
You're not gonna miss it, Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders. I like the Redskins, but you gotta stick with that. But yeah, yeah, man. Just don't. Even if you're on the fence a little bit about this, guys, just hop over it. I'm telling you, hop over the fence. I mean, me and Chris, like I said, we were skeptical at first, like a lot of people are, and we said let's just do it. Let's just do it. See how we could help people out, and just seeing the positivity from all our clients and the guys just hooting and hollering over making $1,000 each month. It's absolutely incredible. And we have also some clients that have been in the business 7 and 10 years who are making 20,000 a week. It's absolutely nuts, and they show us everything that's going on. So. I mean, one guy's got 5 drivers in his city that he hired. He's got 5 drivers that pick up supplies daily in his area. 5 drivers. That's absolutely insane. The amount of time he's built up his business to have that many drivers and have have that many diabetic supplies just in his city alone come in daily. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, yeah, please visit the website. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I just sent it again, so we have another
That's
spot
all right.
to take
MJ,
care
yeah, yeah,
of
it's a good
now.
business going on 2 years, but looking to scale.
MJ, then you need to get in on this. I'm telling you, just being in the community alone.
Ads and leads. Ads and
Yeah,
leads.
you need marketing, MJ. That's what's going to get you to scale. You don't need any other courses. You don't need anything besides just proper marketing. And
That's
that's
it.
what you're going to get here. And you're going to be able to do it at a scale like I do for myself and 80 other people. And so this is really, if you've been doing this business for 2 years, we know the margins, MJ. Guide 97 is honestly, it's really not much if you've been this consistent in the business. So I know
Yeah.
it's a nice little chunk, and I know you're just meeting us now, but I'm telling you, we'll be able to help you scale. I mean, I'm saying
Yeah.
that with pure confidence right now.
Yes. Steve, yeah, Steve's like, this is the easiest business I've ever done. I wish I knew about it 10 to 15 years ago. I'm right with you, man. I wish I would have said, screw the phones, about 4 or 5 years back and been into this. I'd be on a lot of vacations by now, for sure. And yeah, Justin, I've got a couple drivers and one another. Dude, I'm telling you, some people need these drivers because it gets so busy. Um, I wish I would have put all my focus in this instead of the phones, and it sucks because I'm established already in the phone game, but it's a bunch of BS all the time. It really is. How much are Freestyle Light 100s? Again, that's what we're going to provide with the direct buyers list. You'll be able to check that out as well. It depends on who you're selling it to. But Freestyle Light 100s right now, to one direct buyer is going for $60 a box that we know about, or 50 to 60 bucks a box. So I try to buy them at 25 to 30 bucks a box and see if they take that and make 30 bucks a box. 30 bucks a box, man. Think of that. $30 a box, guys. Some
Yeah.
people work some people work 2 hours at a normal job for 30 bucks, 50 bucks an hour. But you get 30 bucks for one of these boxes. Think of that.
I wish I would have put all my focus, but it sucks because I'm establishing. Brother, it doesn't like these go hand to hand. So you're already probably meeting every day people who have diabetics or have diabetic supplies with the people you're buying phones from. So you can cross sell. So here's the beauty of this. And here's a little gem for the 65 plus people that decided to stay is that if you are running phone flipping ads and if you're a phone flipper, your cost per lead is so much cheaper than the diabetic stuff. So you're talking to all these people for phones, you might as well, after you close the deal, or if let's say they message you an iPhone 6 that you can't buy it, you then cross-sell them onto diabetic supplies. So they go hand to hand. They
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah. That's a kill two birds with one stone method.
Yeah, Wallace. I mean, it really is smart. I mean, you're literally talking to people every day who most likely have diabetes,
Yeah.
know someone with supply. So you might as well cross-sell them and take advantage of all the opportunities you have. So, like, you might not even be able to f close a phone deal, but then you might mention to them, "Hey, I buy diabetic supplies," and you might end up closing that side. And then once you meet them, they're meet like that you got that relationship. They might just say, "Okay, you know what? I'll sell you the phone too." So.
Yeah. 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 Francisco, you're totally correct, brother. That's no problem asking.
Oh yeah, I have my buyers. That's why I'm asking. I know a lot of people with that sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Diabetes.
yeah,
Diabetes.
brother, Jeremy. I know you've been in the phone game for a while. I know you have some successful stores. Again, you probably have a lot of diabetics coming into your store every day. So this is something you can literally put a little sign right at your front desk. We buy diabetic supplies, and you'll be surprised how much that just converts for you.
Yeah, John, I'm done with the phones too much. Yeah, 10, 20% profits isn't enough. It's not
No,
enough for the
it's
money you're putting out. And then the risk of it being an electronic device that can go faulty on you once you own it. And checking for iCloud locks and blacklisted. And it's not saying, hey, phones are still good. I mean, volume can make money. But again, it's a lot of headache for very little profit. Yeah, he goes, yeah, Steve goes, yeah, I've started the business flipping diabetic supplies. I was looking into the phone business because the concept is the same, but there are too many moving parts. There are a lot of moving parts. You gotta check the cameras for dust. You gotta check the, like I said, the iClouds, IMEI numbers, the ports, make sure the ports aren't loose, water damage, just all kinds of stuff. So but with this game, all you're doing is making sure it's not dented, making sure the corners are good, making sure the expiration dates are good, because the more the shelf life, more value. And like I said, just make sure your reference numbers match up to the direct buyers lists, and you're good to go. So, and also, guys, I want to mention too, we talked about sensors and test strips. You could also flip Medtronic supplies, like pumps and stuff like that as well, which direct buyers can have prices on those as well. Medtronic supplies and other things like that. So that's going to be
Mark
all.
said, "Will this be available for replay?" Yeah, Mark, this training here, this webinar will, as long as the technology works, once I click the end of the Zoom call. But it's been recording right now.
Yeah.
So knock on wood, it should be recorded. If it doesn't, if for some whatever reason it wasn't recording, I will go through a whole nother training again and record it and then send it out. But yeah, um, it's 100% should be recording. Now I want to double check, but
And
yeah.
VA hospitals to get leads. That's interesting. Maybe we should put a bandit sign outside of a VA hospital.
No, yeah, we haven't worked with them, but I'm sure there's probably people who might have. There's so many different opportunities. I mean, there's the nursing homes. There's just so many different aspects you can go about this.
Yeah, and also, you guys, you could put up. I mean, you could put flyers, cards out in like apartment communities, leasing offices, and different things like that, which we kind of go over as well. Guerrilla marketing tactics. But again, guys, the most eyes you're gonna get, the most eyes you will get is on Facebook. A lot of people are on Facebook, and those people will be scrolling on their couch, and all of a sudden they say, "Hey, Mark buys diabetic supplies," or Jeremy buys diabetic supplies. Pop up, and they message you and boom, you try to close that deal. So, you're not out putting signs out all over the place and,
Clifton said, "Thanks for the value, guys. Been in there for a while and it works." Yeah, Clifton,
Clifton, great. Thank you, brother.
yeah, I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, I really do. Really, really appreciate the feedback, guys. I really do.
Guys need my email for the direct. No, if you signed up and you made it to this chat, we most likely have your email and phone number. So I will be sending all of that out
Yep.
via text message and email. Then again, also, this is why I told everyone to join the Facebook group chat, uh,
Yeah.
Facebook group. I'm also going to be posting it in there as well too.
Yeah, Steve, 20,000 profit. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I can't scream about it enough. The it's the money's there. It's absolutely there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, $20,000 profit every month on a business with boxes is it's just absurd. How do I get into the group chat? No, the Facebook group. The Facebook group I've texted to people multiple times every day. So you have to look into there for
It's
that.
the webinar group we made.
Yeah, it's that webinar group that we made that's like live.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Where we posted a couple content,
gonna
some
post it
videos.
in there. I'm also gonna text it and email it out to everyone. So yeah, you have no worries on that. But we still have a lot of people on this call, so
Yeah, guys. Yeah, please chat if you guys are here and just vo voice yourself. Don't be scared. Hop in. We
hey,
won't
please,
bite.
you'll see my sign up in the morning.
Oh, awesome.
Looks like I don't know what held me back.
Yeah, Brianna says if I had the full amount, I would totally purchase right now. I
Brianna,
know. I totally
uh,
understand. We appreciate that though. I
so
mean,
I can do like I've I don't like to do, but if I do a split pay, I could do a split pay where it's 2 months, but it won't be it'll be a little bit more money. So like it wouldn't be 2,997. It would be a little bit more money, so you would split into two payments. But if that's something, and if I have enough people who take it up, that's something that I'll do. Yeah, Klarna is an option too as well.
is
Uh,
PayPal an option?
no, I don't think PayPal is an option.
No,
But
unfortunately.
yeah, you could use Klarna, you can use Cash App, you could use Visa, MasterCard, any credit card you have, and they'll give you those payment
Yeah,
terms.
like I said, guys, just consider this as a little junior college.
Afterpay, I don't think Afterpay takes more than I think Afterpay only allows you to do $1,000.
Yeah, max. Yeah.
But if you want to do Klarna, you just click the Apple Pay. You click the Apple Pay, and then Steve said I'm down for split pay. So if we did the split pay, um, you're looking at so, because I also have to mitigate some risk on my end too. If I'm doing a split pay, then it would be, and again, this is only going to be really because I'm not gonna offer this to people on the recording. But if you want to do a split pay, it would be two payments of 1750 each. So that works out to 3,500 bucks. So you're going to pay about $500 more for doing a split pay for the convenience. But yeah, if you guys want that, put a one in the group chat and I'll go ahead and I'll create that link real quick. How about ACH full pay? There might be ACH on the invoice option on the checkout page. I'm not 100% sure. Um, you can pay with a debit card. I know that. There is ACH. Oh, so yeah, Jill just confirmed there is ACH full pay. So you can set up ACH as well too. So we still have nearly 60 people on here. So you guys are clearly interested in moving forward on this. Now we just need to figure out.
Well, Jill's staring at the pay button. Oh my God.
Well, Jill, listen, I mean, you've seen all these wins. You scroll the chat, you're seeing a bunch of other people's success. So
Yeah.
it's just now, it's just you have to decide to take that action. I'm not,
I know in life it's no risk it, no biscuit. You got to risk it to get the biscuit. That's just how it is in life. And again, we have the proof here that this process works, and we have the keys to the castle to open that door for you. So if you're ready to hit it, just tap it because I know we can help you out for sure. And where else are you gonna get the support? I mean, I'm telling you, I know you guys just met us, but I'm telling you, we offer the support. A lot of guys are just pushing a course. They give you an email and they're gone. We're here. We're here. So
so we had Anthony just purchased. I don't know if he's still here, but Anthony, congrats,
awesome,
brother.
awesome, Anthony.
We
Great.
are ready for you as well.
Yeah,
I know we have Alex as well. He's about to.
awesome. And remember, Jill, we talked on the phone. I know you have it in you. I know you do. And we're here to help you. Believe us. That's it. Huge success is just the other side. It, it is, anything in life you're gonna pay for something to
Steve
have success.
Madison said, "I'm looking to scale nationwide. It's about that time." Steve, I'm telling you, we can
It
help you
is, bro.
nationwide, brother. All right, so
It,
Anthony also just purchased it as well. If you're still on
awesome,
the call,
awesome, Jill. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just from the chats here. I feel a good vibe. I feel a positive vibe from a lot of people that are in here, and I know there's a lot of smart people here.
hey,
Um,
Steve, brother, you're thrown a stone throw away from Ray, and just a nice little car drive around from me. So
that's true.
we are basically neighbors. We can definitely help you out with the nationwide, brother. That is no issue whatsoever.
I'm in Holiday. I think it's Newport up there somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are basically the same.
yeah, close. Yeah. But, yeah, guys, I don't know. I just like I said, I'm just shocked so many people are still chilling with
Yeah,
us.
well, there's still nearly 50 people on this call right now. So
Hey, chat, hit the chat up. If you got any questions or like kind of concerns, or like let's hear what's going on with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. Not only to kind of explain the situation, but also to help y'all out. So,
yes.
all night, I don't know, all night. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if we'll do an all-nighter
I'm
here,
gonna have to get some caffeine on me.
but yeah, we're definitely here. I know again, you can go to scaleyourdts.com. There are
Yeah,
a few payment options. Again, you can put any credit card in you want. There's the Klarna. You have to use the Apple Pay for that, and then you switch to the Pay Now Later options. And yeah, and you get started right away. I would take like y'all to take up on the split payment. All right. So I'm gonna
fantastic, Brianna.
I'm gonna send a
All right, Mark, have a great night, brother. Thanks again.
Mark, yes, we'll see you at the boot camp. Yes, we will work this out. I'm 10 minutes away from Ray. Chris, you're about 30, 40 minutes away. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for just a moment so I can create that invoice for you guys for the split pay. So again, it's gonna be again, and this is only gonna be for this recording. If you're watching it I mean for this live, if you're watching this on the recording and you hit me up asking me for the split pay, I'm most likely gonna make it $2,000 each for the split pay. Uh,
Yeah, just because you're here with us tonight.
I don't like doing split pays because I want everyone to be committed. So I'm going
Steve, that's awesome, bro. He's doing a pickup now.
That's awesome, Steve. So I'm going to create this product right now for you guys. I'm going to send a split pay option in the Zoom chat. So let me do, why is it not loading? Here, I'll just do it from my phone quick, and then it should.
He's probably easier. Yeah. All right. Emmerin, if I'm saying it correctly, has been doing the biz for a couple months now. Some buyers suck at paying quickly and getting back to you. One buyer, it's been a month, and he's highly recommended. Sorry, Randall. That's true. Some buyers, some buyers can be like that. The people that we are recommending and deal with, most of the time they pay within 1 to 5 days. So we have really good buyers, but I know there's some buyers that are ridiculous and they take forever to get back with you.
All right, so let me create this product. Sorry about that. So create payment link. Let's see if I'm able to divide this into two payment subscription. Okay, so set a subscription end date. Perfect. All right, so
All right, Steve, can you email me the link for split pay or I can reach out to you tomorrow? I gotta head out. Yeah, we got you, Steve.
I'm gonna put this in the chat webinar. So I have to set it up as a subscription, but I'm going to get it canceled after 60 days. So 1750 and then set a subscription end date. Cancel the subscription after 2 periods.
For the ones that are still on, you guys have any questions?
All
Anything?
right, so let me go ahead and send this payment split pay option here. I heard this guy named Felix that's made 100,000 a month. Where'd the chat go? Why don't I see it anymore? Chat, there we
Oh,
go.
oh, that was from Tito from yeah.
Yeah, why don't I see the actual chat itself anymore? Oh,
Um,
there we go. My bad.
Jill. So yeah, the buyers some buyers pay fast, some buyers pay a little slower. That's why you're gonna have to build relationships with each of these buyers and find out. And like, of course, when you get into the program, I can tell you who I suggested that pays a little quicker. Um, but again, yeah, I'll go all over that inside the program. Cool. So the link is in the chat right now, guys. Who, if you're wanting to do split pay tonight,
Yeah, and I'll
it's only for this night.
yeah, this split pay is literally this is only option like this is only being offered right now. If you're watching this on the recording, there's no split pay option.
Yeah, because we really do want to get the people in, you all in that really want to get into this, and because we just know the opportunity to get in is awesome. So
But again, paying in full will be your best option because
yeah,
if you
because you're saving money.
pay for $500. So it's it's honestly worth it to pay in full. You'll get I mean, there's no need to pay an extra $500.
No.
Hey, nice meeting you, fellas. Yeah, Francisco, it was nice to meet you as well, brother. If you
Pleasure, man. Really, thank you. Thanks
have
for
any
tuning in and
questions,
everything.
if you have any questions or need anything, just feel free to reach out. I'm also be sending out this recording as well, and of course a couple more follow-up text messages throughout the weekend. But you guys, again, you have till the whole weekend to decide if you want to take this offer.
Yeah. Yeah, put the head on the pillow, wake up tomorrow, refresh, and go, hey, I want to start my new life. I want to start to improve myself. I want to get out of my current job or bad situation. And again, you don't have to have much money to start buying supplies and start multiplying and multiplying and multiplying over and over again. It's not like some other businesses where you got to invest thousands upon thousands of dollars to start making something. And the returns on this business can be pretty quick.
Yeah, again, to pay in full, you guys, you can go to scaleyourdts.com, scaleyourdts.com to secure your spot. It's real simple. It will take you less than 5 minutes to make the payment, and then we can get you up and running. We can get everyone in the group chats. We can get you.
So,
Uh,
Steve, yeah, so Steve, it's 29.97 per year.
Yeah, per year. So if you decide you want to, you're not going to get auto billed, but in a year from now, if you want to continue, I'll just message you and say, "Hey, Steve, do you want to continue using the all the tools, the one click and everything?" It'll be another 2,997.
No
Uh,
upsell. No upsell.
no upsell. I'm not upselling anything.
We
It's
don't do that.
yeah, just one checkout, 2,997. Of course, the only upsell that I would eventually ever have is if down the road you want me to just manage your ads for you because you might but yeah, I don't upsell anything.
No.
I don't have anything to upsell. So, yeah, this is it. You one-time payment of 2,997
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's for a whole year. You get to look at this beautiful face for a whole year.
Oh, it's beautiful. Jill's asked how many have sold so far.
We have sold about six so far,
Yep, six.
and we will most likely probably, I'm not expecting everyone to make the purchases tonight, but I know by tomorrow
They
or
fill up.
I know by Saturday, it's most likely going to fill up. So, yeah, like I'm not too, yeah, good night, Justin. Thank you for being here.
Justin, thank you again, brother, for being here. I know you didn't have to be here, but we appreciate you for being here.
Yeah, Steve, yes, 297 per year, no upsell.
And thank you, Jill, for that. Appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of people are going to be seeing the replay tomorrow, and I definitely see this thing filling up. So
Yeah, that I know for a fact that we will for sure fill the 15 spots. That I'm not, I know that will fill.
Jeremy says, "Done. See you in Dunedin." Fantastic, man.
Yep, I just saw Jeremy's purchase come through.
Thank you, brother. Yeah,
Brother, we look forward to working with you for the whole year. And yeah,
yeah,
you can most definitely go bowling and go against Ray.
sounds like fun. Definitely, guys. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any last minute questions,
Yeah, there's still 42 people here. So
and
clearly,
not enough people talking, not enough people
yeah.
talking.
Sorry, I missed. How would the split payment option work? So Carlos, if you wanted to do the split payment, it would be 17 two payments of 1750. So you're paying $500 more. I have some risk I'm taking on my end for giving you all the information and everything up front before you complete the payment. So you pay about $500 more, 1750 for two payments
Yeah,
instead of the one-time payment of 2,997. So paying in full, you save 500 bucks.
yeah, which is still
And again, that payment plan, that split payment, uh, it's it's only it's only it's only good for this Zoom call. I'm not going to offer a split payment throughout the weekend. So
no.
again, if you're watching this recording, which I could just edit this part out, but I'm not having a split payment option for people past this.
No, it's just literally for the you kind people showing up this evening to support us. So. Yeah, Jill says I'm getting a $500 coupon.
Yeah, you basically get a $500 coupon by paying in full. If you want to get that split payment option, make it feel better for yourself, more
Yeah.
than welcome. But yeah, if you're able and you have the resources, paying in full is obviously the best option.
But again, guys, you get eight items in this whole program. That's a lot of stuff for this price. It's a lot of stuff for this price. Like I said, Chris earlier, that just a few of these items would be the value of what we're, charging just for this to get in. So, I mean, just the direct buyers list alone, all 10 are hard to find unless you're in this game for a while. And also they're vetted, so you don't have to worry about that. That's massive, you know. You're not trying to sell your items on eBay. You're not trying to sell them on the marketplace. You have a direct buyer you can sell your products to right away. Right away. So you keep that money rolling, flipping, where you're starting to build up more profits as they go. So I think we lost you, Chris.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we lost your camera.
What the hell?
All I see is your beautiful profile picture.
Oh, I got it. There we go.
There we go. All right.
I'm back.
But like, man, you left away. But yeah, guys, anyone want to talk about life or anything? Talk about something?
All right, so we still have 40 people here. So that 10 buyers list that we get, yeah, you get 10 buyers, 10 buyers that we work with. They're spread out through the country. And then inside the private member group chat,
Yes.
there's other buyers as well that don't have the price list. So yeah, there's honestly more than 10 buyers. So no buyers have an issue like they have too many one product. Yeah, that's why it's good to have multiple buyers, Jill, because of course there's going to be some buyers who are overstocked on product right now because these buyers are selling to pharmacies. So yeah, you're going to have sometimes you're going to run into one buyer who might be a little overstocked and they might lower their price a little bit. But that's why we have other options. So it doesn't happen often because we're dealing with big buyers. We're dealing with people who are very legitimate in this business, and they do big volumes. So
Mhm.
yeah, it'll happen sometimes, but not always.
Yeah, not always. But that's what it says. It's all about building relationships with each buyer and building a great relationship with your buyer because then eventually, who knows, they might, if you do a bunch of business with them, they might deduct less. If you have like an issue on a box, they might just say, no problem, I'll just take it for full price. Or eventually, if you're doing business with a direct buyer for a long time, they might actually start paying for shipping labels for you if you're giving a lot of business. So it's all about, just being nice to your direct buyer and, work in business because, you need them as much as they need you. And, that's what it's all about. Everyone's helping each other out, so, but
I
yeah.
know there's got to be other questions. There's still 39 people on here, so I
Yeah.
know there's got to be people that are debating on if they want to make that purchase or not. So let us know what we have to do to
See.
get you locked in tonight to get you started. I'm telling you, whether
Yeah.
you're
On the
experienced,
fence, on the fence, on the
whether
fence.
you're experienced or you're brand new, I'm telling you, I'll be able to help you out.
Yeah.
So I'm confident in that.
Yeah. The leads will come in. They will come in. I mean, I don't even. Let me see here. Let me see.
Are you showing how many leads have come in?
Well, I mean, I don't know if they can see it or not, but I mean, look at this, guys. This is nationwide. This is just I can't even scroll here, but
Okay, your phone's, that's why you need an iPhone.
yeah, I know. I mean, these are all nationwide leads. I mean, look at this. This is all opportunities, guys. All these opportunities. I mean, scroll on, scroll on, scroll. There's there's this there's so many leads that come in, guys, and that's just the one. That's not one day, obviously, but it's over time and this and that. Some days I get five, some days I get six, some days I get 12. I mean, it just depends again on how much ad spend you're running, of course, but just that shows you that there's that many diabetics out there that have supplies they're looking to get rid of. I mean, the proof. I mean, I don't know how much I could prove, more that the game's real.
Yeah.
And it's been low key for a lot of
Yeah, so
years.
the leads they go to your Facebook business page as a DM, as a message. So yeah, you'll they'll end up in a Facebook business inbox.
Correct. Your business suite.
Yeah, so they'll end up in there.
100%. And then also another tip too, guys, is when you start, doing local stuff, you could start giving your customers that you deal with, bonuses, like referral bonuses, $5 to $10 referral bonuses as well. So that's another kind of little bit of a tip where you can start, getting more customers coming in as well. So, and that there's more of that loaded inside the PDFs as well. So, um, I wish I could give you guys all the information, but I just can't do it. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff in there that will help build and scale your business locally and nationwide. But
All right, I know we still have
but nobody wants to talk to
yeah, we
us.
still got 40 people in here. So I know you guys got questions. Go ahead, ask us questions. Great webinar, guys. Wallace, we appreciate
Wallace, again, you didn't have to be here, but we appreciate you being here, brother,
it.
and
It's a
thank you.
lucrative, legit business, and yes, have to treat it like a real. Yeah, I agree with you, Steve.
Yeah, it's not a hobby. It could be a legit full-time business, and for a lot of guys, it is. Guys and women, ladies, but it's a full-time business for a lot of people. But honestly, if you're on the fence, guys, just hop over that fence. I'm telling you, it'll be the best decision you've made, especially if you just want to get out of the rat race, you know. And sometimes you don't have to get out of the rat race right away. You can just slowly scale it up, where then eventually you can jump out of your job if you want. So, or you can even do this part-time and work your full-time job. That's the best part about it, especially if you do nationwide. Because you get home, you can check in the packages, pay all your customers, good to go, and you worked your full day job. So, and a lot of people nowadays, everything's expensive. You're
Yeah.
working a part-time job and a full-time job. A lot of people are working two jobs. And,
Jill, so yeah, I mean, there's no like set script what to say to people because things will always change. But yes, we guide you what to say. You'll have the PDFs. You'll be in
negotiation
there.
PDF. Yeah.
We'll be reviewing leads together live. We'll go over conversations live. So yeah, you're not going to be perfect. Like, don't go into this thinking you're going to be perfect closing leads right away, especially if you're brand new. You're going to need some practice. You're going to need some help. You're going to make mistakes. You're not going to close every deal. So expect to struggle at first, but that's why being a part of a community and people doing the same thing is so beneficial because we're here to help you. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's no perfect script. Don't no like you say this, they're gonna say that, and then you close. It's having a normal conversation, just like we're doing here now. So there's different variables.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to go with the flow.
Yeah. And don't stress yourself out. That's the thing. Don't let this stress you out. It's all about learning. It's like going to college or school for the first day. Remember the first day of school where you're like kind of nervous, nerve-wracked. Who am I going to be in class with? Who am I sitting with? Anything you start in the beginning is going to be nerve-wracking. But again, the more knowledgeable you are, the better. But the best part about this is you're getting all the keys already, so it'll make you less nervous. Imagine doing all this fresh, not knowing what to do, just jumping into it, making a ton of mistakes, costing you more money than you would. actually buying something like this. So you have to really kind of just kind of put yourself in the mindset of like, I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in myself. This is what it's all about. You have to invest it in yourself to propel yourself forward instead of working for a man or a boss telling you what to do. You can work whenever you want in this business. You can work your own hours. You can do what you want to do when you want to do. If you're sick, you're sick. You don't have to work. But you just gotta get that right mindset. We all went to school as kids to be put into that mindset of work for the man, work for them, work for the. We need to get out of that mindset, break free of that mindset. We live one life. Let's enjoy our life. That's what it's all about. We live our life. We don't want to slave away every day for someone else.
We just had another purchase, and
Awesome.
so yeah, I know more are going to come in. More people. I've already had DMs coming in, people telling me they're going to do it
Yeah,
tomorrow.
same here, same here, same here, same.
So yeah, I mean, again, these 15 spots are gonna fill. Again, Jill, Steve, all you guys, if you want this one-on-one call, if you want to take advantage of it, really now is
Yeah.
the best time. I mean, you're more than likely gonna do it. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it now. If you want to wait till Sunday, if you want to wait till Monday, you're more than welcome. But if once I take this down, once I uh, disable this site here, you're no longer going to be able to purchase this exact offer again with everything that we stacked in this. I mean, this is filled with value to literally the brim.
Yeah, and you're right, Steve. Man, no better than working for yourself, man. I'm telling you, if you want to take a day off, you take a day off, and that's the best part about this. You don't have to have a doctor's note or this or that for some. Like, come on, man, you're adults. Why do we have to have that anymore? You need to do what you need to do for yourself. If you have kids, you'll be there for your kids. You'll be there for your kids when you need them. So I'm not saying it doesn't take a lot of hard work to get there. It does. It does. But again, this is an opportunity to get to that point. What other position, what other thing right now you could do where you could think you could just do something and start scaling within a month or two? It's very, very difficult to find something like that where you can scale to a pretty good point right away.
Yeah.
But honestly, guys, we love to have you sign up, get in with us. Like I said, we're here for you
Got
guys.
Still got 31 people on here. So,
Slowly dropping off, man.
I mean, they're still here. They must just love to look at us and hear.
It's okay. But
So
yeah,
guys, go to scaleyourdts.com and lock in one of those spots. Join our community. I mean, the live chat itself is worth the $3,000. I mean, the network of people. I'm not leaving the meeting
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
ever. I'm not ever leaving. Hey, I'm eventually gonna go outside. I'm gonna eventually roll up a joint and I'm gonna go smoke a fat joint. So.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
The boot camp, yeah, I mean, Jill, the boot camp is just because I limited to 35 spots because I have almost 1,300 people who joined the registration for this. So I knew not everyone's going to be able to show up to this call, but I know it's a very good offer. So I wanted to limit it to a smaller group. 35 people is still very small to be able to do a boot camp together. And again, those 35 people aren't going to always be able to show up to the calls. But I
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like I said, this is going to go all on a weekend, all weekend long. And we know a lot of people couldn't show up tonight, but we have like, yeah, how many 1,300 signups?
Yeah,
So
close to 1,300 signups. So I might even over the weekend, I might do another just little encore live call. Quick,
yeah.
I didn't hide it, divide it. Yeah, roll a joint. Yes, I love my marijuana. As you guys will work with us, you'll see in the group chat that I'm a very pro marijuana person. So you'll that's no
That's where the genius comes from.
yeah that's no see that. But the group chat, like I said, guys, it's very valuable in there just alone. The system, everything that you're getting, the network of people, you really can't beat this price.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, you
really
could go
can.
buy a course on,
250, yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
you could go buy a course on stuff like this, but they're not going to give you the support. They're not going to give you the holding your hand.
That's it. From real genuine guys right here. Real
You have
genuine.
all 8 items on one slide. Let me see
Ball back where
right
yeah,
here.
right there. Yep. I mean, you get the one-click ad system right there is the sick part of it. And the flip inventory to manage all your stuff, to keep track of everything, all your profits, taxes, and stuff like that, information. I mean, you got the PDF library. I mean, there's so much stuff, man. I mean,
And I don't know what I did, but it
it's okay, brother. You just
there we go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the PDFs, you get the shipping policy paperwork, you get the damage policy paperwork that you could email to your nationwide customers before they package your items, so they know what to check for before they package your items. You get the private chat, a bunch of great people in there. Like I said, we get even other buyers in that chat, other than what we're offering the 10 buyers list here. The verified buyers list by itself is the value, the boot camp where you're right with us and we keep you hold you accountable for your follow-ups and get you going because we know people who bought courses in the past will buy a course and not even look at the course for say on a week or two and they just don't take action. You got to take action in this business. Anything you do in life is the same way. If you go to the gym, you're not going to get instant success. It takes time and going over and over and over. Then you start finally seeing a little bicep muscle pop up. So it's the same way. It's the same way with this. You got to continue to compound upon compound upon compound. All of a sudden, you'll be buff in no time, and you'll have a pocket full of money. So I'm telling you guys, it's really what it's all about. All right, Steve, I'll be signed up tomorrow. Might see form a buyer will be dropped into my account. Fantastic, man. It's great to have you, brother. Really, it is. And it's nice to have someone close to us that's jumping into the game. I mean, you're in the game, but you're into the program with us. Sorry, I got what you were saying.
I'm signing up tomorrow. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and I do expect your phone to blow up here, Chris. I can't imagine what your phone's going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do.
I know. I mean, we still have 32 people, and we started at 8:30. So I know they're unless they just walked away from their phones and leaving us on their computer. But
Our voices are just so soothing. They don't want to just keep hearing.
there's 30 people here who are most likely still on the fence. You've been with us now for what, 2 hours, three
Yeah,
hours almost.
yeah.
It's almost 3 hours. Nice size invoice, 5K. Nice, Steve. That's a great invoice.
That's beautiful, brother. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Is getting those big invoices sent out and getting paid up and continuing to build and scale.
We have Eduardo, Daquan, Chuck, Chris O, Carlos, Alec, Clifton, uh,
Yeah, that boy.
Fernando, Juan, Michelle, Omar, Sean, Seth, Shannon, Sid, Steve, Tati, Trip, and Webster, and then a Zoom user. So I know you guys are listening.
Trip's still here. Trip.
If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. If not, forever hold your peace.
Yeah,
Go to scaleyourdts.com and lock it in. I'm telling you guys, this it's gonna fill up. Like I can say that with confidence. It's gonna fill up. It might not be tonight, but by Monday morning, it's 100% gonna be filled up. So
100%. Yeah, guaranteed.
um,
Like sometimes in life, you see an opportunity and you pass on it and you regret it. This is one of those times. I'm telling you, this is one of those times where something's being offered in front of you to possibly change your life. This is one of those times. Don't be looking back 10 years ago going, I should have done this while you're still stuck at your job going, oh man, I ain't improving myself. I mean, just over broke. That's what it is. Just over broke is what a job is. And I'm 43 years old. I worked for a lot of time, so I was right probably about 30 before I jumped into the phone game. And I broke my back just humping refrigerators upstairs, working hard every day, and just being part of the system, and once I broke free of that, my life has changed around and met Chris and we've scaled together and it's been awesome, man. It's been awesome. So, guys, just this is one of those opportunities. I'm telling you, don't be looking in the future going, man, I wish I would have done something. Because this could be that moment, and I really feel it is that moment. So like I said, and the reason why we're offering this deal, guys, is there's plenty of pie out there, plenty of pie in this business. You know, there is, and I think it's been gate kept for too long. It's been gate kept for a lot of years, and I think, which it's not a bad thing, but um, the money is out there to be grabbed, and like I just showed you all those leads that were coming in. That is what will be coming into you guys, the opportunities. But yeah, guys, like you said, please, if you have any questions, please let us know here, or even just want to talk about something or whatever. It's
We
all
got
good.
26 people on here. I'm gonna cut it off here soon because
Okay,
I
cool.
want to be able to save this recording to my computer, and if it's too long, it might not save. So
Absolutely, Steve. Absolutely, bro. Thank you, bro.
and
That's
I'm
what
gonna
is
I'm gonna stop the recording. So you guys watching this now, if you're watching it tomorrow, again, go to scaleyourdts.com to secure the offers. It's the most talking I've ever done.
yeah.
But go to scaleyourdts.com to secure your offer. So let me go ahead and just at least stop the recording.